And we're live and we're back with another one. Champions League match day 3. Round up. It's over. Yeah. All the games are played. All 16 games. And we're going to go through all 16 matches. And we are going to discuss these things. You know what I'm saying? You guys are going to let me know a little tidbits that I miss. And we're going to have some fun. I have a lot of things to share with y'all today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy if you're watching the replay. How are you feeling? It's your boy Dominic Rich. Back in the blood. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday's watch along was pretty fun, you know what I mean? Enjoy that. Couldn't do a watch along today. Wasn't an exciting day apart from the game between United and Atalanta. That was a fun one. That was definitely a fun one. But I'm back. And guys, don't forget, today's stream is brought to you by Manscaped, where you could get 20% off by using the code Dominic Rich. Trust me, your balls would thank you. More to come during the stream. How's everybody feeling today, man? Let's talk. First and foremost, let's go over the matches that were played yesterday. And we have some things to discuss as well. You know, apart from the actual games, we have some, little news things here and there. So let's start with the first game, Club Brugge 1, Manchester City 5. What a big win for Man City after losing on match day 2 to PSG, beating Leipzig 6-3 on match day 1. Club Brugge has been pretty good. They drew the PSG on match day 1, and they came and they picked up a victory against RB Leipzig on match day 2, and this is their first loss of their group. João Cancelo in the 30th minute, Riyad Mahrez in the 43rd and the 84th, and with those goals, guys, Mahrez has become the top scoring Algerian player in the Champions League, where he now has 13 goals, 13 Champions League goals. So big up to Riyad Mahrez for that, you know what I'm saying? And he has now scored against Copenhagen. He has scored against Borussia Dortmund, against RB Leipzig, 2 versus Shakhtar Donetsk, 3 versus PSG, and surprise, surprise, Mahrez do have 5 goals against Club Brugge, okay? I think it has to do with when he was at Leicester City as well, where Leicester did play that season in the Champions League when they won the league title, of course. So big up to the boy Riyad Mahrez. Told you guys I have some little tidbits here and there for you. And we had Kyle Walker with a goal and Cole Palmer. Man City has a lot of goal scorers this season, Scored about 35 goals or so. And maybe about 20 different goal scorers. Big up to the boy João Cancelo, who just keeps bamboozling attackers with his skills, and defenders as well. He's been damn good. He's been good. João Cancelo, one of the most skillful fullbacks in world football right now. I said skillful. I'm not saying he's the best, okay? He might just be the best, but I'm not saying he's the best. All right? Cole Palmer, big up to Cole Palmer, man, where Pep Guardiola says he has to be patient. And Pep said if you want to cook a good dish, you have to spend a long time in the kitchen. You just don't go in the kitchen and put a dish in the microwave and it's yum, yum, yum in my tum, tum, tum. No, it takes preparation, all right? A lot of preparation, a lot of patience, and you get a nice plate of cooked food. Cole Palmer, take your time. You'll get there. Look at what happened with Phil Foden. The man is a world beater today. Hans van Aken did bag one for Club Brugge as their woes against English teams continue. There's also some news I have to share with you from this game as well. So a Manchester City supporter was actually injured. Well, he was hospitalized after being attacked by some Club Brugge fans in the parking lot. And there's an official club report as well, where I'm going to share that with you right now, a club statement. We're going to get that club statement over here, and Let's go. Club statement. Everyone at Manchester City is shocked and saddened to hear reports of an attack on one of our supporters after the Champions League game in Bruges last night. We are currently working with our counterparts at Club Brugge as well as the Belgian and Greater Manchester Police to establish more information. Our thoughts and best wishes go out to the family and friends of the Belgium-based supporter who remains in hospital. So basically, a Man City fan who resides in Belgium went out to support his beloved Manchester City, and I guess some Club Brugge fans caught wind of what was going on and beat him up in the parking lot. Listen, that could not have been me. I'm just going to put that out there right now. That could not have been me. Listen, me not take no beat up from nobody. Telling you, it would have been war. It would have been war in that parking lot. Just want to put it out there. I'm not condoning violence, but it would have been war. Okay? So, with that win for Manchester City, they're second in the group behind PSG, who did defeat RB Leipzig. We're going to get into that game. Club Brugge are third, and Leipzig at the bottom without a point under the American Jesse Marsch. Another thing, guys, I have to talk about in terms of Leipzig, right? Of course, they're going to be last in the group. Of course, you're going to be last in the group when you sell Sabitzer and Upamecano to Bayern Munich. Of course, you're going to be last. You see what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Maybe Christopher Nkunku is the next player to leave. He's been on fire though. But big up to Obi. Big up to Steve, Leonard, Thriller from Manila, Johnny Longs. All my peeps in the house right now. Big up to Josh Byrne, A Bob in the house who's saying Ole out. No, we want Ole in. Ilyas Abdi in the house. How are you doing? How's everybody in here doing, man? Guys, make sure you smash up the thumbs up button. Let's keep those likes going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Okay? So let's get through the content, man. Let's keep it moving. If I have anything else to share with you, I will definitely share it. It's pretty difficult to have my mind conditioned and keeping up with everything that's going on. So PSG 3, RB Leipzig 2. Kylian Mbappe, brilliant goal in the 9th minute, breakaway and very good individual work to smash it in the back of the net past Gulaski in the 9th minute. Andre Silva tap in, courtesy of a setup by the boy Angelino, who came back from injury. He's been good. He's been damn good. Then Nordi Mukiele, another brilliant ball by Angelino, the swashbuckling Spaniard who Pep Guardiola sold to Leipzig. Pep, bro, you're selling all our freaking neat players to the German teams. You already sold Leroy Sané, and well, you didn't treat none of them good, and you allowed them to leave. Imagine Sané and freaking Angelino linking up right about now, man. Angelino darting those, but come on, never had a chance at City, never given a chance. But Leipzig went ahead, but they couldn't manage the game properly as Messi and Mbappe broke away, and Mbappe set up Messi for his first goal in the 67th minute. And then Kylian Mbappe was brought down by Mohamed Simakan in the 74th minute as Messi stepped up to put it in the back of the net brilliantly with Czechoslovakian Panenka. Mbappe did get a penalty to put away, and he, of course, Mbappe, he can't take penalties, so he skied it. Definitely skied it. That was Yashko Vardia with a foul on Ashraf Hakimi. So, big win, back and forth game where, Leipzig and PSG is just back and forth with each other there. So, let me see if I have anything to share from this game with you guys. All right, I have something to share, and it has to do with Lionel Messi. Messi has now hit 40 goals in 2021. It's the 12th different year he's scored 40 or more goals. Pretty amazing, man. Pretty amazing. So, Messi, big up to Messi. Doing well again. 2020, he only scored 27 goals. Not the greatest year. 2019, he scored 50. 2018, he scored 51. And he's been brilliant, man. He's been brilliant. So, and a lot of those years, he's been the golden shoe recipient across Europe. So, Messi's still banging him in the back of the net for fun. And I think we have about maybe 3 to 4 more years of Messi, man, just performing at a very, very, very high level. So, yeah, big up to everybody in here once again. I have a few things to share with you. I got to make sure I get everything right before I do move on to the next one. I have a lot of things, man. A lot of things. I don't want to actually miss anything. So, all right, I think I'm good on that one. All right, we're good on that one. So, we're going to move on. If anybody have anything else to add on these games, please let me know in the chat. Let me see what's going on in terms of the chat. All right. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. All right. Big up to Obi. Thank you very much, Obi, who says, I will drink and celebrate hard should Klopp beat Ole on Sunday. I have the feeling United will sack Ole on Sunday night. Ole is 100% low energy. Obi, bro, do you know it's very, very beneficial for all of us, opposition fans, that Ole stays in charge. I'm not saying Ole out anymore. I want Ole to stay. Please keep him. You see, like today, how United came back from being 2-0 down and winning the game? Yeah. Then they play Liverpool, they're going to lose that game too. You see what I'm saying? So then it's just back and forth thing. Then they have to play Atalanta again, and there's going to be more drama. You see what I'm saying? They have Man City coming up. There's going to be more drama. When they do play Man City, I'll be on vacation, though. So I don't even know if I'll get to watch that game live. But, Obi, bro, thanks very much for the $5. But we need Ole in charge. Forget about A-Mob screaming Ole out, man. As Zachary says, more entertaining. Somebody did comment on the channel and say that, oh, Liverpool are the most entertaining team in the league right now. I'm saying, bro, stop your nonsense, man. It's Manchester United. They're way more entertaining. You see what I'm saying? They're way more entertaining. That's what you call entertainment. You lose here, draw here, come back from behind, struggling. You see what I'm saying? That's entertainment. That's what you call entertainment. So big up to Gel Ozinga, who says Anthony is just better at the moment and Tadic is the most important player. Yeah, that guy is nice, man. That guy's nice. Halle found his comfort zone up top at Ajax. Attack, brilliant. Yeah, Ajax has been good. Halle has been very, very good as well. So we're going to keep it moving. We're done with Group A. And let's talk about Group B. Group B. Porto 1. AC Milan 0. 65th minute goal by Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz did struck the post earlier in that game as well. I did take a look at the highlights for this game to, catch up on a few things that I may have missed. And I have a good stat for you guys. You're going to absolutely love this one, okay? You're going to love this one. And I am actually going to share it on the screen at you and go back, But here, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. 3. Opto Palo. AC Milan have lost their first 3 matches of a Champions League group stage for the first time in their history. Impact. First 3 games. First time. Absolutely calamitous by AC Milan. So I predicted them to actually come in last in the group, and it seems like that's exactly where they're heading. You see what I'm saying? And I do have something to share with you here, guys. And I'm actually wondering why this was not given. I'm wondering why this was not given a red card. Here we go. How was this not given a red card, guys? Look at this. How was this not given a red card? Look at this. You see what I'm saying? How was that not given a red card? Please explain that to me. How was that not given a red card? That should have been given a red card after the Griezmann red card on Roberto Firmino. So, yeah, you see inconsistency all across Europe, man, when it comes to these refs, right? Very, very inconsistent. That was a foul on Chancel Mbemba, the Porto defender. So, with that being said, guys, congratulations to Porto on picking up that big victory. It's a big scalp. Check the group, see where they're at right now. Porto a third with 4 points. Atletico Madrid a second with 4 points as well. And Liverpool on top with a 5-point gap on 9 points. So it's fair to say that Liverpool have qualified for the next round already, right? AC Milan, as we know, at the bottom of the group without a single point. And congrats to Porto. As I said, they were the better team in the group. I was looking back at the highlights. I didn't see anything, nothing. They had nothing to show in terms of AC Milan. Let's just take a look at the stats here, right? Look at this. Porto had 19 attempts at goal. 19, which is simply ridiculous. 19. 6 of those were blocked, right? 2 on target, 1 in the back of the net, and 11 off target, right? 7 corners comparing to 1 taken by AC Milan. AC Milan, look, 1 off the woodwork as well here for Porto. Look, terrible, terrible performance by AC Milan, man. Only 4 attempts at goal. They were very, very poor today. And look, no wonder they have no points in the group after 3 games. They would need to win all the remaining matches. Something that I don't think is going to happen when you have Liverpool and Atleti in the group. You see what I'm saying? And you can't beat Porto and you play them the next round. So it's going to be very difficult for AC Milan to even get a Europa League place here. And I could see them getting knocked out of the competition like after match day 6 and not going to the Europa League. Mehdi Taremi had a bright game as well. Big up to the Iranian Mehdi Taremi, who will definitely be part of the All-Asian Champions League 11. That'll be a nice 11 to put together, right? So, with that being said, guys, let's move on to the big one. This is a big game. This was a big game. So, it's a thriller. Atletico Madrid 2, Liverpool 3. I did put out a lot of content on this match, so you guys head on over to the channel to check it out. I did put out a video on the Ajax game as well, Dortmund game, a little clip from the, the analysis. And I didn't put out any other team because if I had put out a Man City clip, nobody would have watched it. You see what I'm saying? So you have to go to the watch along where I put in timestamps and you could hear what I had to say about Man City there. I'm making data-driven decisions. You see what I'm saying? I'm not out here about to put out a Man City clip and only 200 people watch it. You see what I'm saying? I'm not about to struggle life like that. So anything you see on the channel that's, you're like, whoa, nobody care about this. I'm just experimenting, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm experimenting as I go along. So in this game, Mo Salah in the 8th minute, brilliant goal. Another brilliant individual goal to put Liverpool 1-0 up. And then Mr. Naby Keita in the 13th minute with another wonder strike. But Liverpool capitulated after going 2-0 up. Allowed Griezmann to score in the 28th minute. That was from a corner routine. Thomas Lemar, brilliant in the play. Skip past the Liverpool man. And, sprayed it. Koke back towards goal. Griezmann diverted in. And then Griezmann again in the 34th minute. Brilliant work by João Felix to evade 3-4 Liverpool players and pass the ball to... I think that was I can't remember who he passed to, but... The pass was then put into Antoine Griezmann. I actually have to look and see who was credited for the assist there. But, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. Not very, very important. And Liverpool gave up a 2-0 lead. Atleti back in the game. But soon as the second half resumed, Griezmann got sent off for that foul on Roberto Firmino. Definitely a red card. And, I think Atleti played very well after going behind. But that second half there, they didn't start properly at all. That red card, very, rush of blood to the head. Griezmann had to calm himself. He had a few... Griezmann could have got a hat-trick. João Felix could have got a goal. Liverpool defense definitely has a lot of work to do. You got to hit the training ground and work on that defense, because if it wasn't for Alisson Becker, Liverpool would have probably lost the game 5-2 or something like that. Seriously. In hindsight, you could say that, right? But then Mo Salah scored a penalty in the 78th minute after Jota was brought down. Silly foul by Hermoso. And then Atleti did get a penalty, but VAR overturned it rightfully after Jota was deemed not to foul Jose Maria Jimenez, who took a dive. I think the mistake in this game, let's take a look at the lineup there. All right, please don't do that. Look, they want to show the freaking footage there. We're not about to get the copyright thing from UEFA, though. So, look, the 11, I think Simeone kind of screwed up with his 11 there. The fact that he had Lodi on the bench, I'm not 100% sure if those guys were 100% fit to start, but if they're on the bench, I think I would have started them. You see what I'm saying? And make the changes if needed, because that was a big game against Liverpool, right? Look at Klopp. Klopp didn't play around with his 11. Fabinho didn't start, but maybe he kept that in mind for the weekend game against United, where Fabinho may not have been, fully, match ready. Let's just say that. But it's pretty strong 11 by Klopp, right? Pretty strong 11. So I think they missed a trick by not starting Luis Suarez. You're coming up against Liverpool. You have to absolutely start Suarez. I don't care. You have to start him. You look at the bench there. Suarez has to start. Lodi has to start. Listen, Marcos Llorente, find a way to start him after what he did against Liverpool the last time around. They had players, but I think they got their 11 wrong. I really think Simeone got his 11 wrong. For Klopp did everything that he needed to do on the day. He even tried to shake Simeone's hand, but Klopp even said there's no problem between the two guys. The two of them, Simeone is just a hothead, and he does it every week. And, he didn't see Klopp. Klopp said it's his fault. He should have probably tried a bit harder. You know what I'm saying? So I do have a little tidbit here for you on Antoine Griezmann, right? Antoine Griezmann is the first ever player to score a brace and get sent off in the same UEFA Champions League match. So if you didn't know, now you know, okay? Now you know. And another tidbit from this game is Mo Salah has become the first Liverpool player to ever score in 9 consecutive matches. Remember recently, Sadio Mane became the first player to score, 9 games against Crystal Palace or something like that. Some strange stat like that. Was Salah, I didn't even realize it because I wasn't watching the game with volume because I was doing a watch-along. Became the first Liverpool 9 games, guys. Come on, man. You got to give it to Salah. You got to give it to him. 9 games? Like, goddamn, that's what you call consistency. That is what you call consistency. And FSG better give him that new contract. His deal is up in 2023. If you don't sign him up, you could lose him. Okay? I think Salah should get a deal worth $350K to $400K a week. Minimum. According to the Google check that I checked this morning, he is on $200K a week, which is not bad, but considering a lot of, players or other teams are making way more for doing way less, Salah definitely, and I mean definitely deserves a bigger paycheck. See what I'm saying? I don't know if it will be like Aubameyang where he got a bigger paycheck and then it affects his game. I don't know. I don't think so. But still, he deserves it. Definitely deserve it. So with that being said, guys, let's move on. Let us move on. We could talk about this game all day. I spoke about this game enough, but I think it was a great contest. You know what I'm saying? Both teams did a lot of good things and also did some things that were like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So Liverpool walk away with a win, which is a very big win. This is a big win. You don't go to the Wanda Metropolitano and win like that by scoring 3 goals. You know what I'm saying? Not many times Jan Oblak is beaten 3 times in a game. So well done by Liverpool as they face Manchester United this Sunday in a heavyweight marquee affair, where tomorrow morning live we'll be talking about that game. So won't be going into that. I actually want to do a combined 11 for that live, you know. I want to do the combined 11 live. I want to just share my combined 11. I don't want to like involve you guys and let you vote or anything. I just want to share it live. You see what I mean? So, yeah. Anything else to add here? Anything else to add? Big up to everybody in the house, man. Big up to the boy Dane Richards. Nice to see you. Robert Robinson. Who else we got in here? Jonas 1577. Thriller. What a volley by Naby Keita. He hit it left-footed against Palace, right-footed again in Madrid. Yep. Obina. Thriller draw doesn't assure Liverpool advances. They could be eliminated on goal difference. Liverpool are advancing, bro. It's over in that group. Liverpool are going through. Big up to the boy Obina. Obina, I thought you were supposed to come back to New York already, bro. What's good? What's going on? What's up? You know what I mean? How things? How's everything going? You know? All right. Guys, by the way, I met Obina before, you know. And Obina is not a weirdo or anything, you know what I'm saying? But big up to my boy Obina, though. Let's go. Let us go. Let us keep it moving. We got a lot of games to talk about, and that'll do for Group B. Let's move on to Group C. Let's go. Let's talk about Group C. Do you see what I see? Beşiktaş 1, Sporting 4. Sebastian Coates, 15th-minute goal, a header. Kyle Larin, a header from a corner, put it in the 24th minute, and he celebrated like he had just won the Champions League. Sebastian Coates, the captain of Sporting, the Uruguayan, scored an identical goal as his first to put the Portuguese champions up 2-1. Sarabia, in the 44th minute after a penalty. I think that was a handball, if I'm not mistaken, penalty. And Beşiktaş did hit the post. I think Batshuayi hit the post, if I could recall. And Paulinho in the 89th minute. That was a good goal. Very good goal. So Sporting pick up their first 3 points of the group. You take a look at the table there. They're in third. Beşiktaş 3 games, 3 L's. Losing to Ajax, Dortmund, and now Sporting. And look, let me just check and see if I have anything on this. I don't think I have anything on this game, you know what I'm saying? One thing to note from this game is that the starman last season for Sporting, Pedro Gonçalves, started his he started his first game after a lengthy timeout on the sideline. So Sporting, they got some neat little players in the team, you know what I mean? Nuno Mendes left, Bruno Fernandes left the team, and maybe in the future Pedro Gonçalves. João Paulinho is also a quality player. I won't be surprised. Let me see how old he is. 26 now, a little bit too old. But I won't be surprised if Man City signs a player like him, you know, because we do need a DM, and he has been very good for Portugal, man. Very, very feisty defensive midfielder. Maybe for, you know, when Fernandinho leaves, but I doubt that'll happen. I doubt. Definitely won't. Pedro Porto is a Man City youngster out on loan there as well. So Beşiktaş, with their injury problems last time around, actually, you know, seems like they got a few guys back fit. Vida fit again. They have Pjanic, Alex Teixeira. Big up to Alex Teixeira, man. Formerly of Shakhtar Donetsk, who scored a goal that was disallowed. Oh, man. I'm telling you, when he was at Shakhtar, he was one of my favorite players in the world at that time. He was lighting it up for Shakhtar, I'm telling you. When Shakhtar had Douglas Costa, Alex Teixeira, Fred, Tyson, all those guys playing at the same time. Oh, my God. That team was nice, I'm telling you. Marlos, you see what I'm saying? That all those Brazilian guys were, I'm telling you, man, that team was real nice. Luis Adriano. Guys, remember when Alex Teixeira, Luis Adriano was at the, oh man, Fred. I actually liked Fred a lot when he was at Shakhtar. But listen, my love affair with Fred ended in 2017 when he left for Manchester United, man. That was 2018, 2018. No, 2017. 2017 or 2018? I think it was 2018. 2018 when he left for United. Freaking fraud. Rashid Ghazal didn't work out at less than he played. And so, a lot of players actually came back for this game for Beşiktaş. So we're going to move right on to the next game. Let's go. And the next Group C match. Where's that other game there? Big game, man. Ajax. Listen, last night I didn't talk enough about Erik ten Hag. I have to give it to Erik ten Hag, man. This guy, I don't know what it is, but it doesn't matter who they sell. But Erik ten Hag still manages to put together a quality Ajax team. Where do they? I know the academy is good. But god damn, man, where do they get these players from? Like Yuri and Timber, now on the scene. You see what I'm saying? Where do they get him? Man? I need to skip this track. The track got words. That track is throwing me off. So, yeah, man. Bringing in Steven Berghaus. I thought he was at PSV, but he was at Feyenoord. So, Steven Berghaus, Gravenberg to the academy. Timber to the academy. And somebody tried to tell me that Ajax don't sign players and they only bring them to the academy. Like, who are you kidding? So, where did Anthony come from? Halle was a star already. And I'm saying he just flopped at West Ham. Tadic was always nice when he was at Southampton, you know what I mean? Berghaus was nice already. Alvarez, young Mexican. Blind was at United. You see what I mean? So, but this guy Pasveer pulled off a great save. Right there, you could see it on screen. I'm not going to show it, but he pulled off a great save against Haaland. He's 37. Oh, God damn. Oh, my God. I didn't realize he was like a freaking veteran. I thought this guy was like a youngster, man. Remco is definitely a Dutch name. Remco. Oh, man. This guy is like 37 years old, too. Jeez. Okay. All right. Didn't know anything about him. But that's a big window. Royce, own goal after Tadic free kick. Blind, brilliant goal in the 25th minute. Anthony, what a curl in the 57th minute. And Sebastian Haller, if you hear me, in the 72nd minute. And he just does not celebrate these days. He just scores and walks away and maybe smile. So, yeah, man, very strange. Very, very strange dude. But big win for Ajax, though. They're doing a damn thing. Look, I'm very disappointed in Dortmund. Dortmund, they're a kind of club that will always disappoint you. You get your hopes up with Dortmund, and then they might do well, and then they'll get to the round of 16 and get knocked out. That's the type of team they are. And with Erling Haaland and, you know, Malen and Royce and all these guys on the field, they should have done better. They really should have done better. Bellingham had a chance as well. Smashed straight to the keeper. But Pasveer was very good on the day. Let's take a look at the stats, and you guys will see how one-sided the game was. Ajax, 19 attempts, 10 attempts for Borussia Dortmund, 5 on target, 6 on target here for, 4 on target total for Dortmund and 9 on target for Ajax. You see, this thing is very detailed, but I don't like using it, you know, because the on target, off target, and blocked and woodwork, you know what I'm saying? That's Haaland did hit the woodwork, you see what I mean? So, yeah, quality performance by Ajax, so I got to give it to them. But you see all the passing stats and everything there, you know, balls recovered, blocks, and, you know, total clearances completed. A lot more stats than what Google do give you, but quality performance here by Ajax, Triple X, man. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Big win. You take a look at the group here, And Ajax on top with 9 points. Dortmund second with 6 points. Sporting third, 3 points. Beşiktaş at the bottom without a point. Let me see if I have anything that I had to share with you in terms of any of these teams really quick, because I did save some things to share with y'all. Maybe I don't have anything. I have a few things on the games that were played today. So, yeah, I will share some of those with you. Yeah, I don't have anything on this one. Definitely don't have anything on this one. So we're going to keep it moving. Let's keep it moving and let's go back. And what is this? Group C? We're going to keep it moving. All right. Did I go back too far? No, I didn't. All right. Big up to everybody in the chat. What are you guys saying right now, man? Let me see. This is my message to you. Oh, singing, don't worry about a thing. Any little thing gonna be alright. Alright, big up to everybody, man. Appreciate you. Obina, Arsenal need to go get Tadic and Neres. Joe Club. Is that for Thriller? Are you sending, words towards Thriller? Yeah, I don't think Tadic should come back to the Premier League, to play for Arsenal. Neres is a player that somebody should pick up. But he's been dealing with injuries lately, I realize that. But let's see. Whoever gets Anthony, that'll be a great buy. Just want to put it out there. But thanks, Obina, for the $1.99 super chat. Do appreciate that. All right, Mr. Big Brains, how are you doing? How are you doing? Mike Hawk, how are you doing? Prime Time in the house. Everybody in here. Online School, how are you doing, man? How's everybody, man? Dane Richards at Dom. Can't hear you now in a meeting, watch it on mute, but I must say that massive credit to Ten Hag for still playing great football after selling most of the team, 18-9. Yeah, I did mention that, Dane. Thank you very much. I hope you're hearing this on a replay, though. So, yeah, big up to Dane, man. Big up AD as well. Nice to see you in here, as usual. Make sure you guys like the video, and we're going to keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, though. Fixtures, we went through Group A, we went through Group B, we went through Group C. Let's touch on Group D and then move on to today's games, okay? So, yeah, right on course, man. Inter 3, Sheriff. New Sheriff in town 1. Edin Dzeko with a brilliant goal in the 34th minute. Corner routine, ball fell nicely to him. Volley smashed into the back of the net. Sebastian Till with a second half free kick from distance. What a goal by the man from Luxembourg to take Sheriff equal. But 6 minutes later, Arturo Vidal starting his first game this season for Inter, putting at the near post. Brilliant ball, brilliant run by Vidal, and the keeper could have done better. But the keeper did pull off a big save in the game, so to keep Sheriff in the match. And De Vrij, set up by Denzel Dumfries, double Dutch in the 67th minute to give Inter the 3-1 win. Resounding win for Simone Inzaghi and his boys. And Handanovic didn't really got a lot to do in the game, but still, didn't get to use his hands a lot. Handanovic, hands, get it? But, yeah, I didn't even, I watched this game, of course, while I was watching the other games. So I didn't really see the detail. That's the crazy thing when you're watching 6 games, but you're paying more attention to like the Liverpool Atleti one, and of course the PSG Leipzig game. I was, watching a lot of that as well. The other 4 games, just glimpses here and there. The Porto AC Milan game, which was right in front of me, got a lot of attention too. But the Sheriff Inter game and the other game, the Ajax Dortmund game, was right over there. Directly to my right. That was getting some eyeballs too. So, yeah, I think I did well in terms of watching the games, but not this. This one didn't get a lot of my attention, but I did see a lot. I did see the goals, though. I did see the goals. So the Inter team doesn't look too bad, Perisic, Brozovic, Vidal, Barella, Dumfries, Lautaro, Dzeko. Looks good. Dzeko has started life in Inter, hitting the ground running. Very good stuff by the former Wolfsburg and Man City player. And he's nominated for Goal of the Week. Naby Keita as well, Paulinho, Vinicius. No Salah. Salah should have been on there. The Vinicius goal, I think, was nasty, man. Very good individual stuff by Vinicius Jr. there. So, look, check the table, guys. Even though I shot the sheriff, new sheriff in town, they lost. Still on top of the group, baby. You know what that tells you? Sometimes when you lose, you win. You see what I'm saying? You still win. So good stuff by Sheriff. The group is getting really tight. I think the key for Sheriff getting to the next round or getting into the Europa League, they got to pick up something against Shakhtar. If they beat Shakhtar, yeah, they could definitely get into the Europa League. But it's going to be tough from here, though. The second half of the Champions League season will be a bit more difficult, in my opinion, than the first half. So, yeah, I just wanted to save that track. That track is nice. So, yeah, hard luck to Sheriff. They tried. And I have something to share with you in terms of Sheriff as well. I'm not going to get too deep into it, though. But there's a article out there that says that Sheriff footballers cannot receive the money they earn after Champions League matches, right? And the reason for that is, let me get into the article and I'll let you know. The reason for that is, right, the Sheriff footballers have not received the money they won after the Champions League matches. This is because the club is not offered the opportunity to open a foreign currency account in banks in the Republic of Moldova. The separatist leader Vadim Krasnoselski announced this during a telephone conversation with Prime Minister Natalia Gavrilita, who called him to discuss the issue of gas supply. On the other hand, the press release issued by the government of the Republic of Moldova does not mention anything about this issue, stating only that in addition to the gas supply, the two also discuss current issue of dialogue and stress the importance of meeting in the format 5+2 for the Transnistrian settlement. Okay? So, Sheriff is a team that's in a separatist part of Moldova called Transnistria. Alright? Transnistria, where they have their own leader and everything, and it's not basically part of Moldova. They'll separate, right? So there's been some issues there in terms of Sheriff getting their money. But I won't be getting too deep into that. That's just a little tidbit I had to share with you guys for that game. Don't have anything else to add in terms of Inter. And I'm not going to get too deep into anything else in terms of up to stats or anything else. We're going to be here all night. We still have a lot of games to talk about, okay? We got to still talk about them boys from Manchester United. All right, so with that being said, let's talk about the last game from yesterday. The last Group D game, and then keep it moving. Shakhtar 0. Real Madrid 5. Kristoff in the 37th minute. Really good ball played up. I think that was Lucas Vasquez to Benzema, and the defender slapped it into the back of his own net. Vinicius Jr. What a goal in the 51st minute. Very cheeky goal. Brilliant ball by Luka Modric, though. That was a sweet ball. And then in the 56th minute, it was all Vinicius taking players on. Take about 3-4 players on in the box to score. And then Vinicius set up Rodrigo in the 65th minute. And then Benzema was played in for a goal of his own. So 5-0 resounding win for Real Madrid under Carlo Ancelotti there. And they're looking good. A bounce back after that shocking loss to Sheriff Tiraspol on match day 2. So you check the table here real quick. Real Madrid are second, 2 wins and a loss. 2 wins and a loss. So yeah, they gotta win the next game against Shakhtar to put themselves in a very, very good position. But they did beat Inter, lost to Sheriff, And now they picked up a win against Shakhtar Donetsk. Quality performance, though, by Karim Benzema and his boys. Also, Karim Benzema's trial for the blackmail case would start tomorrow, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, you could go check out more on that one. And I'm not going to get too deep into that one. But congratulations to Real Madrid. Congrats to all the teams that picked up win on match day 3. We're going to move into the games that were played today. Not the most exciting match day, I must say. I got to just put it out there. It won't be as long as the one I just talked about, but we're going to get through these games, you know what I mean? I did watch the entire game between United and Atalanta. The Chelsea-Malmö game, I tuned into the first half, but it was sticking. I was on the road, dropped my wife to work, was tethering. And then when I came back, I tuned into all the games with the exception of the Young Boys Villarreal match. So I did get my eyes on these matches once again. Wasn't live, of course, doing a watch along, but I did make an effort to watch the matches. All right, and I did make an effort to watch the highlights for the goals as well. So big up to everybody in the stream. Make sure you guys smash up the thumbs up button. Do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate that. Do appreciate everybody in here right now. Everybody who support the thing week after week after week. I told you guys I'll be doing a lot of live streams in 2021, and I think I've delivered. I've really delivered. And one thing I'm going to promise more of is watch-alongs, man. More watch-alongs to come. More watch-alongs to come. As much as I can, I'll do the watch-alongs. So, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, sometimes I do forget. Okay, does E come after D or does it come after F? You know, sometimes. I don't know why. But Barcelona won. Dynamo Kyiv 0. I have to say Barcelona were the more dominant team on the day. And Ter Stegen, not really with a lot to do. But Barcelona, they really troubled the Dynamo Kyiv backline and the goalkeeper without a lot of luck. But Gerard Piqué did score in the 36th minute there. Brilliant goal by Piqué, who looked baby-faced, you know. Shaved off everything and looked like he's a teenager again. But this was a needed win for Barcelona. Big win after losing their opening games of the group. Lost to Benfica, lost to Bayern Munich, of course. And if they are to challenge for a place in the round of 16, they have to pick up 6 points against Dynamo Kyiv, perform a lot better against Benfica, and pray that Bayern Munich continue to slap up Benfica and put themselves in a good position to move on to the round of 16, because it would be a travesty if Barcelona does not move on to the round of 16. Right, guys? Horrible start to the Champions League campaign by Barcelona. But something that I've actually got to talk about, right? Ansu Fati have renewed his contract, right? I'm gonna share the picture with you from the Twitter, right? This is a good one. This is a good one, right? Fati has renewed his contract to 2027. We are in 2021. I repeat, we are in 2021, okay? Just remember that. We are in 2021, right? And guess what? He has a release clause of 1 billion. You see the boy AD is like 1 billion. Along with Pedri. Pedri has a release clause of 1 billion too. And I won't be surprised if Gavi is going to have a similar release clause of 1 billion as well. So, yeah, we're just protecting our assets. You see what I'm saying? I'm just covering my assets. Just covering my assets there. You see what I'm saying? So, let me just do a quick search of Pedri here real quick. And I want to just see if it's on transfer marked as, well, I can't actually. Why isn't his name on here as Pedri, though? You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ, man, you know. Let me do a quick search. Let me see if Ansu Fati's... Why am I not getting these guys, though? What is going on with this thing? Something is... Let me just search for Barcelona because I don't get what's going on here, man. Transfer Markt is playing around with me, man. I search for Pedri. His name doesn't pop up. I search for Fati. His name doesn't pop up. I'm like, these are prominent players. Their names should be at the top of the list. You see what I'm saying? I hope they don't attempt to put a release clause of $1 billion for Alex Garcia, though. Because nobody want to buy that dude. You see what I'm saying? So, Pedri, who is injured right now, I see. His contract is until 2026. And there is no listed release clause here. No listed release clause I see on the website, right? I don't see any listed release clause. But there is indeed a release clause I hear of $1 billion. Just in case anybody have any smart ideas to buy Pedri, yeah, fork up the $1 billion and thank you very much. Just fork it up and thank you. And the contract is until 2027 with an option of 2 years. So they actually plan on keeping this guy like at the club forever and ever and ever and ever. All right? Just want to put it out there. And you could imagine that the Barcelona team with Pedri, Gavi, and Fati at the same time in like, let's say 3 years. If they continue to develop on that upward trajectory. And there's a few other promising Barcelona youngsters in between there as well. So let's see if Fati could follow in the footsteps of Lionel Messi. Let's see if one of Gavi or Pedri could actually do the same. So big win for Barcelona there. Very big win. And also another player got to mention is Mingueza. Ronald Arroyo, who's injured right now, is another bright youngster as well. Big up to the boy Frankie de Jong. I see Serginho Dest played as a forward as well. And he did have a few opportunities. Dest is a very versatile player who could play left back, right back. And, of course, up top, Memphis Depay. Not a lot of luck. It was nice seeing that boy Sergio Aguero. Sergio Aguero, man. Let's go over here. You can see Sergio Aguero came off the bench in the 75th minute for Memphis Depay as well. So, Ronald Koeman is still the manager of Barcelona. Yeah. And Mircea Lucescu, you see right there pictured. The man is 75 years old. He is from Romania. We were just talking about Romania. And he is indeed a vampire, guys. He's a vampire. Okay? He is a vampire. He does not age. All right? He doesn't age. He sucks the blood of the youngest player on every team he manages. And he continues to just look youthful and, you know, stay relevant in the football world. Back in the Champions League again, and this time with Dynamo Kyiv. Right? So, quality performance by Barcelona. Much better than the first 2 games. And we're going to move on. I did share a lot of tidbits with you guys right there, right? So, Benfica 0. This was one of the strangest games. This was a strange game. When I tuned into this match, of course, it was 0-0. Bayern Munich had a goal disallowed, Robert Lewandowski, and then in the first half. And then in the second half, a Thomas Muller goal, a tap-in, scrappy tap-in, was also disallowed. And then Benfica had 2 great chances. 2 great chances. Let me get the player name right. Who got those chances? I can't remember the player. I think it was the Gonçalves guys. Yeah, Diego Gonçalves, who came off the bench here for Andre Almeida. Had to go off early. Listen, that guy was a live wire when he came on, and he really troubled the Bayern defense. Neuer with a big save. And they had about 2 great opportunities to score. Benfica when the game was still 0-0. And I'm like, what the hell? Remember, guys? Remember what I said? When you're playing against teams like Liverpool and Man City and Chelsea and Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, all the better teams in the world right now, right? If I didn't call your team, sorry, but your team's not that good. Yeah. When you're playing against these teams, you have to take the opportunities. Any window of opportunity, you got to jump out or jump in. You have to take the opportunity, man. They didn't take the opportunities, and guess what happened? They were absolutely punished. Leroy Sané, what a free kick. And the moment I saw the free kick went in, I was so pissed. I was so pissed off. I'm like, this guy should be playing for City right now. And Pep Guardiola allowed this guy to go to freaking Bayern Munich. God damn. Still mad at Leroy Sané, man. Let me just chill. I'm mad at listen, I'm mad. I'm seriously mad. Seriously mad. Leroy Sané was a gem. We allowed him to leave. Angelino, we allowed him to leave. Aguero could have still played for a couple more years. Allow him to leave. It's whatever, man. It is whatever. You know, let me get out my feelings. But that was a great goal by Leroy Sané. At 1-0, Everton Ribeiro was brought on to, bring Benfica back in the game. And then he inadvertently put the ball into his own net. Lewandowski with a tapping in the 82nd minute. And Leroy Sané, side foot after some brilliant work by, I think that was Kingsley Coman. That guy Coman is nice. Oh, man. Just, if only he could stay fit, you know what I'm saying? But, look, Benfica, they fought for 70 minutes. And the last 20 minutes of the game, Bayern Munich happened. And when you take a look at this Bayern Munich team, you could just see that this team is a champion team. You see what I'm saying? They are a team to watch this season. Remember, they won the Champions League the season before last. And there is a stat that Bayern Munich, with the 4-0 win over Benfica, Bayern became the first team in UCL history to go unbeaten in 20 straight road games. Of course they're going to do things like that. When they take Robert Lewandowski from Dortmund, of course. When they take Sabitzer and Upamecano from RB Leipzig, of course things like that's going to happen. Of course, when you take Leroy Sané from City, of course, man. You see what I'm saying? Of course! That is exactly what's going to happen. When you take Manuel Neuer from Schalke, when Schalke was actually doing the thing back in the 2000s, you know what I mean, when they almost won the league there, of course you're going to win the league every season, you know what I mean? That Bayern Munich are vampires as well. Let's just say that. They're vampires. Just keep sucking all the teams dry. Oh, man, and there's more to come as well. Serge Gnabry off the bench. He looked bright. I think when he was introduced, things started happening there for Bayern Munich as well. Josip Stanisic, got to give it to him. Young Croatian youngster there. He's been getting a lot of game time lately for Bayern Munich. Big up to João Mario. I saw João Mario playing for, was it Porto? I thought it was him. Or Sporting. Thought it was him. João Mario did play for Sporting before too, so yeah. But quality performance by Bayern Munich in the last 20 minutes of the game there. And look, another thing that I like here for Bayern Munich is Omar Richards, man. It's crazy that you go from Reading. How are you going to go from Reading to Bayern Munich? How are you going to go from the Championship to the Champions League? Guys like Bellingham and Omar Richards are like, it's like rare. Very, very rare, man. Very rare. You see what I'm saying? So, big up to Omar Richards, all the best. Nice to see Corentin Tolisso back fit again. Jamal Musiala, talented youngster, one to watch for the future. So, Bayern Munich doing some smart things, Just watch what they're doing. Just don't take your eyes off Bayern Munich. The recruitment, the diversity and everything. Just don't take your eyes off them. Do not. Big win, 4-0. And, of course, they're on top of the table with 3 wins in 3 games, 9 points. Benfica, 4 points in second. Barcelona with 3 points. And Dynamo Kyiv with 1 point. So that's how the group looks right now. Group E. And we're going to move on to the next group. So big up to everybody in the house right now. Appreciate you joining up. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button. So, boy, Dominic Rich back again to talk about the Champions League. Guys, let's get the stream up to 50 thumbs up. We need 15 more likes to get in. I'm pretty sure there's 15 people in here who has not liked the video. Hello, guys. Oh, I forgot to say, man. How many of you guys took the time to congratulate me for hitting 47K subs? Let me show you if you don't notice. You haven't yet noticed. Your boy Dom has hit 47K. Oh man, the journey continues, Road to 50K in full effect. We need 3,000 more. The goal was to get there by Christmas, but it ain't gonna happen. We're gonna aim for the end of January after I cover the African Cup of Nations and the World Cup qualifiers there. So the end of January, 50K. November is gonna be a grind. December is gonna be another grind. Not gonna hit 50K in December. If I do, great, but I don't think I'll do. So end of January 2022, we're gonna look for that. So that's the goal. So big up to everybody. Let me make sure I don't miss a super chat. All right, didn't miss anything. Thank you everybody in here right now, and we're gonna get back to the show. Let me stop bragging about my 47K subs and keep it moving. All right, let's go. Let us go. Go. Group F. Young Boys 1, Villarreal 4. This is a shocking one because when I checked the score, Young Boys were like 2-0 up. And then I didn't know they came back and scored those 2 late goals. I only saw that when I watched some highlights. So Yeremy Pino in the 6th minute, brilliant ball in. Pino running in at the far post to head in. City, sign up this guy Yeremy Pino. Just want to put it out there in the atmosphere. Great young player. Gerard Moreno with a goal in the 16th minute. And then Elia in the 77th minute to bring Young Boys of Bern under the man David Wagner. Imagine David Wagner went from the championship to the Bundesliga with Schalke to getting sacked, to going to Young Boys, to going into the Champions League. You know what I mean? Talk about the come up. Talk about the ultimate come up, right? Then Alberto Moreno scored in the 88th minute. He actually set up a player that hit the crossbar. The ball came back and Alberto Moreno put it in. And then Samuel Chukwueze, who's back from his injury he sustained last season, I see, put in a tap in. It's nice. This Villarreal team is looking good, man. With Dan Yuma brought into the team. And now you have Chukwueze fit again. Nice. But you know what was strange? Watching Villarreal in red and watching Young Boys in yellow. Villarreal, they're the yellow submarine, you know what I'm saying? So that was pretty strange. But they got some neat players there. Neat players. Some of them will move on in the future. I think if Dan Yuma continues to play like that, a bigger team might scoop him up. Yeremy Pino is gone for sure. That's not even a question. Pau Torres as well will move on in the future for sure. Oh, something that I actually have to share with you from this game, man. Very funny thing happened in this game with Geronimo Rui. I just let me find the thing first before I talk about. Oh, and something that I didn't mention in the Bayern Munich game is that Julian Nagelsmann was not feeling well, so he wasn't on the touchline for the Bayern Munich game. So just want to put it out there. And something that I failed to share with you in terms of the Barcelona game as well, a little tidbit that Gerard Piqué with that goal became the highest scoring defender in Champions League history, level with Roberto Carlos with 16 goals each. So yeah, just wanted to share that one. Sometimes I actually, you forget things. You forget little things. Things slip through the cracks. But I caught it. You see what I'm saying? And I was sharing tidbits, I was definitely sharing tidbits for the game and failed to definitely mention. So yeah, in the game a ball came off the crossbar. I think it came off the post for Geronimo Rui and it hit him in the head. So Go check that one out. I can't show it to you. I was actually looking for it, but I can't show it to you right now. So that's just something I got a little tidbit there. So in the group, United on top with 6 points. God damn, they almost was at the bottom, Gotta get to that game pretty soon. Villarreal second with 4 points. Atalanta third with 4 points. Young Boys fourth with 3 points. This group is still very tight, and the second half of the group stages will definitely, be very important for all teams, Some teams in some groups don't have any points, but this group is very, very poised. So let's move on to the next game. Manchester United 3, Atalanta 2. Atalanta giving up a 2-0 lead, allowing United to come back in the game and win the match 3-2. I like to take the time to congratulate United, though, because, you know what I'm saying? The first half, they weren't that great. They allowed Atalanta to score those 2 goals, and then they had opportunities upon opportunities that they didn't put away. And the second half, they really came out after the fans booed them off the field. And they came out and they played some quality football. The football that they're supposed to be playing. You see what I mean? When you have a team like United with Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Cristiano Ronaldo, Greenwood. I'm not going to mention McFred though. But that's about it. When you have a front line of those guys, you got to be doing better. You see what I mean? But it just shows you guys that the team ain't that good, right? It ain't that good. It's just a hyped up. Pasalic in the 15th minute square, in by Zappacosta. Smashed in by the Croatian international. 15th minute goal. Mary Demiral, who was struggling with some injury, put in a corner in the 29th minute. And I was like, yeah, ha, 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 ha. United are losing again. But United did get their chances, though. Marcus Rashford with a couple chances, didn't take them. Cristiano Ronaldo with a couple chances, he didn't take them. They were saved, actually. And Scott McTominay hit the post as well. And you know what it is? I was listening to the pundits on Paramount Plus, and it was Guillaume Balag, Peter Schmeichel, man. I'm listening to Peter Schmeichel, and the guy is talking like he has no life, like he doesn't want to be there. He's talking so unenthusiastic, like there's no energy in his voice. And he got the analysis like totally wrong. He said that Cristiano Ronaldo had one chance, and that one chance, he took it. I'm like, are you fucking blind or something? Ronaldo had like 4 chances, including the goal he scored. He had about 4 chances. They were all foiled. They were all saved. I'm like, are you blind? You see what I'm saying? He had his chances, just didn't score. That's what happened with United. But Rashford in the 53rd minute, Josip Ilicic, bro, I don't know what he was thinking with that pass. Give away the ball. A brilliant ball by Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. Brilliant goal. The Harry Maguire goal, Cavani came on, bent down, let the ball go over his head. Not well defended by Atalanta. I think Atalanta was ragged at the back in the second half. And Maguire just smashed into the back of the net. He's been a better attacker than he's been a better defender over the last 2 games, since he came back from injury. And then Luke Shaw with a recycled ball with a brilliant cross in. Ronaldo heads in, and Atalanta, that was it for them. Zapata did come on and look bright. I think he did get a shot off, but that was well saved by David De Gea. That was actually a double save. I think that was Malinovsky with the follow-up shot. That was saved as well. So definitely got to give it to De Gea there, who kept United in the lead. And Manchester United picked up all 3 points. Very, very good second half showing, I got to say. Listen, as much as this is my enemy and I really don't like the team, I got to give them the props. They did well. They did well in the second half to come back from being 2-0 down, not to draw the game, but to go on to win the thing. So Gasparini and Atalanta, I don't know if these guys would be kicking themselves about this, because you play against Manchester United at home in front of 70,000 screaming fans. You know, you don't really expect to win the game. So they did well enough to get close. And the thing about Atalanta is that they play a lot like, let me tell you who they play like. They play like a certain national team, man. They don't know, I can't remember that national team I'm trying to think about. But they just don't, they play like Leeds, they play like Leeds United pretty much. They play like Leeds United. They just attack, and they just don't defend. You see what I'm saying? They just don't defend. They just don't have a plan. You gotta have a plan, man. You gotta have a plan, and I think that has been the undoing of this Atalanta team on many different occasions, man. You see what I'm saying? They gotta do much better in terms of their game management. They didn't manage the game well at all. Poor game management, and listen, they were ragged. They were ragged at the back. One player have to point out, Palomino, man. Palomino, he looked horrible in the second half. But then again, you know, when they had Derun, a makeshift center back, and a youngster by the name, let me let you know his name, he had to come on there. Matteo Lovato for Mary Demiral, who was struggling with injury. Of course, it's going to be hard to deal with Cristiano Ronaldo, Bruno Fernandes, who was given man of the match. Let me see if it's here. He was given man of the match. Zappa Costa, a bit poor in the second half as well. Is he still owned? I think he's still owned by Chelsea, you know. He's there on loan. Guys, don't you feel bad for Donny van de Bench and Mr. Dean Bencherson? Oh, man. God damn, Dean Bencherson. Don't talk about Jaden Bencho and Mr. Eric. Some of these Man United players are rotting on the bench, like literally rotting away on the bench. But good win though, good win for United, good win. I gotta give it. Ole, I don't know what it is with you, bro, but whenever you guys need a win, you always tend to get a win, even when you look like you were gonna get a freaking loss. That's a win taking out the jaws of defeat, basically. That's what you call that one. So, yeah. So, the obvious girl, thank you very much for the $2 Canadian. Not a bad analysis. He was controlling the narrative. All right. What else? Big up to my boy Advanco, man. I've been telling my boy Advanco to come through the live streams. Advanco's like, I don't got the time, Dom. I ain't got the time. Advanco, you know, you are one of the most prominent subscribers around here. You know who remind me of you a lot? The boy Thriller from Manila right here. The boy Thriller from Manila does remind me of you. But I guess, you know, things happen in your life and you're busy. You're busy than you used to be, you know, in the past. But it's nice to see you around here still, though. Really nice to see you around here. Abub says, I'm tired of Lindelof. Lindelof is a neat player, though. Lindelof is a neat player. He did pick up a brilliant assist in that Premier League game, though. So, you know what I mean? He's a neat player. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Maguire, on the other hand, has looked really bad lately. Don't know what it is. Shaw has been a bit inconsistent, but he did pick up the assist today. Let's not even talk about Wan-Bissaka, though, because I used to rate Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka offers absolutely nothing these days. Nothing. Because guess why? I'm telling you, he offers nothing. Oh, Wan-Bissaka is a great ball winner. He's a really good defensive right back. Why are United conceding 2? You see what I'm saying? Why are they conceding 4 when you're playing against Leicester? You see what I'm getting at? So I'm done with praising Wan-Bissaka for now. I'm done with that. So going back to the group, guys, Man United on top of the group with 6 points, as I said earlier. And, you know, let me see if I have anything that I have to mention in case I missed anything here. Let me see. Yeah, at the end of the game there was a pitch invader. that ran on and grabbed Cristiano Ronaldo's shirt at the back of his shirt. And I was like, God damn, Ronaldo, he want to rip your shirt off your back. You know what would have been a great gesture by Ronaldo? He should have actually turned around and he should have said, here, bro, you could get this one. Just take this one. You know what I'm saying? Take this one. You know, that would have been a great gesture. You see what I mean? But Ronaldo just continued to walk away. Another big thing that happened in this game. Guys, remember when Marcus Rashford had got away and was about to shoot at Merih Demiral, just ran around and just tackled the ball away from him? That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. And I think if Merih Demiral wasn't injured, it could have been a totally different outcome in the game. So, yeah. Another thing that I've actually ran into was that Atalanta, right? And it's from Twitter. Let me get it. Let me get it for you. Let me get it from you and share this one with you because this is a good one. This is a good one. At Radisson Hotels. When you stay in the same hotel as the Man United opposition the night before a big game. Okay. So apparently, she was at the hotel, right? Of course, you are rudely awakened 4:51 a.m., 5 o'clock a.m., 5:36, and 6:11 by fire alarms. Wow. Wow. Did Manchester United put the hotel up to this? Conspiracy. Oh, boy. Almost still lost the game. You know? Guys, I'll be talking about Man United more tomorrow morning in the live stream. We'll be talking about Liverpool as well because they play Manchester United and we're going to talk Combine 11 as well. I think I'm going to do my Combine 11 when I do the stream in the morning. Or maybe, yeah, I'll do it and clip it out. Yeah, I'll do it live and clip it out. I'll head on over to that website that Thriller hooked me up with. Thriller, what was that website again? What was that website we used to do the Combine 11 the last time we did it live? Was it, damn, can't remember that. I think I remember the website, and when I went there, it was like all different. You see what I'm saying? But we're going to use one of those websites. We're going to use one of those websites. So let me see what Thriller is saying here. Let me see. What are you saying, Thriller? What's the website, bro? What's the website? Oh, please, Dom, stop it. Stop it. Why? Why should I stop? Why should I stop? We need Solskjaer in. Stop with the Solskjaer out thing, okay? But the thing about Fred, though, Fred and McTominay both, I think, play better for their national teams than they do for Manchester United. Especially Fred. Fred does play better for Brazil, though. So, yeah. Let's go. Juventus makes Chelsea's group harder, in my opinion. Yeah, we'll get to that one pretty soon. So, all right, let me close out. No, don't close that. Yeah, close that one out. We'll close this one out. Close out a few things, and then we will move right on, all right? But before we do move on, guys, I just have, something to share with you here. Remember, today's stream is brought to you by Manscaped. Head on over to the site and get the Performance Package 4.0. Imagine shaving with a sleek, well-designed and optimized trimmer that makes shaving time your favorite time in the bathroom, guys. By using Manscaped, you can take your confidence from a 45 to around 150. Trust me, I've experienced it. Got the Lawnmower 4.0 shipped to me. Sat on it for a few days. I contemplated. Then I took it out the box. I let the heavenly light shine through the bathroom roof. And then I went to work. Usually I would use the shaver that I use for my head to do those things. But I would always, damage the nutsack. I was contemplating calling 911 a few times because of the amount of blood that would actually, gush. But no more of that with Manscaped on deck now. where ceramic blades, precision engineered ceramic blades that is just designed for your boys, okay? So guys, head on over to manscaped.com. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get yourself 20% off your orders. I wish it was 50% off, guys, but it's only 20% off, okay? Worldwide shipping. Trust me, your balls would thank you. Christmas is around the corner. If you're looking for a Christmas present idea, yeah, for your dad, for your brother, for your friend, or for your husband. You know what I'm saying? You're living in a crazy world these days. Head on over to the Manscaped, all right? So, your balls would thank you. Let's move on. So, yeah, let's go. Let's continue with the analysis here. Manchester United, luckily on top of Group F, avoiding the Europa League for now. Let's see how they fare in the second half of the Champions League group stages. Okay, so we're going to move right on. We have how many more groups to talk about? We're going to talk about Group G and Group H. Okay, so we got two more groups to talk about. Got to talk about them boys from Salzburg and them boys from Sevilla, Lille, and Wolfsburg. The group of life. We got to talk about the group of life. And we also have to talk about the group where the holders, Chelsea, are in, and the big boys, Juventus, as well. So let's go in chronological order and let's talk about the group of life, Group G, okay? So let's start with a 0-0 game between Lille and Sevilla. Won't spend long on this one at all because there ain't much to talk about. I did glance on this game and, you know, Lille did look bright. They did look bright. It's actually nice to see Renato Sanchez on the field. Burak Yilmaz look very, very spirited. You know what I mean? They look like they were trying very, very hard. Gotta say that. Jonathan David started the game. They look like they tried hard, but, you know, they cancel each other out. Coach Joycelyn Guvernek in charge after the I can't even remember his name, man. He's forgettable. But he left for Nice. He won. Was it Galtier? I think it was Galtier. Won the league with Lille. Went to Nice, and Lille's pretty much struggling in the league on right now. Sevilla, I don't think they're doing too bad in La Liga. They always do well. Where's the boy Koundé? Is he injured? Is he suspended? Guys, what's going on with Koundé, man? What's going on with my boy Jules? I don't see him nowhere here. Tim Weah came off the bench as well. I don't see my boy Jules nowhere. The boy Jules is injured. Suspended. Maybe, didn't he get suspended in the last game like a red card or something? I think he did, you know. I think he did. AD, you should know that. AD should know that. Is AD still in the house? Dom, do you guarantee I will not lose my balls with... Yes, completely guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed. I'm vouching for this because I actually tried to cut myself with this thing because I wanted to do a thorough review of the product before I share it with you guys. I'm not just sharing this thing with y'all because, yeah, I want to make money from a Manscaped sponsorship or whatnot. No! I'm sharing it with you because I think it's a quality product. Just like the cards on the wall over there that I shared with you guys in the past. Quality products, man. I'm only dealing with quality stuff. You feel me? So, AD says, I have seen several YouTubers getting sponsored by Manscaped. Yeah. But we're not going to talk about other people's business right about now. So, Foothead. Okay, Foothead. Save it, Thriller. Save it. We're going to use that tomorrow. But anyways, the boy Jules Koundé missing. And Sevilla and Lille canceled each other out. I don't actually have anything to share from those games in terms of, you know. But, you know, instead of that, I could actually share something else with you. You see what I mean? Let me just share something else with you in the meantime, man. Let me share something else with you in the meantime. I hope I don't get like a copyright for this one, but Since I don't have anything to share, let me just drop this one for you. You know what I mean? Just got the boy Liam sleeping here. Let me share this thing with you. I got you. All right. Let me see. Just give me a sec. Oh, boy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Just take a look. I have something to share with you guys. Just take a look at that. Hope I don't get copyright strike, but take a look at that. Take a look at Oh, my God. Yo. Oh, my God. Yo. Oh, my God, yes. Listen, man. Listen, that was a good laugh. I hope I don't get a copyright. I really hope I don't get copyright for this, you know what? That was freaking fun, man. That was fun. That was fun. I enjoyed that one. Really enjoyed that one. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how you feel about that one, guys. And we're gonna move on. We definitely gonna move on, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for copyright, we could have a lot of fun with these live streams, you know, but this copyright shit is annoying, man. You see what I'm saying? But big up to Origin Z in the house, man. I sent you the URL. All right, cool. So, yeah, that was Plymouth Argyle versus Bolton. Oh, man, that was a freaking pool. Swimming pool, man. Kendrick Lamar, swimming pools. Let's go. So, the other game in this group, got to touch on Group G, is, let's go. Let me make sure I didn't get, okay, good. Let me go Group G. Salzburg 3, Wolfsburg 1. Let's take a look at the group. I didn't actually bring up the group for the last thing there. Let's bring up the group. And Salzburg are now on top of the group with 7 points with a 3-1 win over Wolfsburg. Sevilla has 3 points with 3 draws. Oh, wow. Lille, 2 points with 2 draws. And Wolfsburg, 2 points with 2 draws and a loss. So Salzburg are ahead 4 points in the group of life. This is brilliant. And it's courtesy of brilliant young players like Karim Adeyemi, Noah Okafor, and Brendan Aronson, Benjamin Sesko, you know, Adamu, and Cole. Let's take a look at the updates, you know, and we could see the 11 and everything. And yeah, so Adeyemi in the 3rd minute, brilliant goal, man. It was a back pass by the Wolfsburg player. Adeyemi stole the ball, ran in behind, smashed it into the back of the net, and he's a player in demand, I'm telling you. Most likely will go to Bayern Munich, or I've seen him linked to Atletico Madrid. I hope he doesn't go over to Atletico Madrid. And then Lucas Mecha, the former Man City youngster, didn't play much at City, but did play a few cup games. Scored a header in the 15th minute from a corner. And then Okafor in the 65th and 77th minute to give Salzburg a resounding 3-1 victory. Take a quick look at the lineups here for both teams. Ulmer, big up to the boy Ulmer. He's the veteran in the team there and the captain, about 34, 35 years old. Rasmus Christensen was a former Ajax player. Max Wober, I'm pretty sure he was a former Ajax man as well. And you have Aronson, USA international. You have Okafor, pretty good young talent. Don't know much about him, but Adeyemi is a German international. Sucic, you know, a lot of youngsters, man. A lot of good youngsters. You check the bench here. This Adamu guy is nice. Sesko is good, but he wasn't on the bench here today. And don't know much of the other guys, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's good to leave some things to the imagination. Who else thinks that Karim Adeyemi's hair looks weird? Who else thinks so? Because I do. Look. looks kind of weird, man. Maybe you need to braid it or something. You look, his high top looks kind of weird. Where's he from? He looks like he's from one of them Northern African countries or something. Like he got that background. Let me know, guys. Let me know if you know. But Wolfsburg, smaller squad. Felix Mecha, the brother of Lucas Mecha, former Man City youngsters, both went to Wolfsburg. The team looking kind of light, though. Wout Weghorst out with COVID-19. You see, you have Luka Bacchio, Riddle, Baku, and Babu. They got pace. They're not short of pace, though. One thing they're not short of in this team is pace. With Mecha, Baku, Luka Bacchio, Mbabu, Lacroix, Roussillon, they got pace. They got pace. But it's not a 100-meter sprint, though. See what I'm saying? Not a 100-meter sprint. Gotta give it to Salzburg, though. Hard luck to Mark van Bommel, former Dutch legend. But big up to Matthias Geisel, the young Salzburg manager here, picking up a big victory. So we're going to move on. Well done to Salzburg to stay on top of the group there. Last but not least, guys. Chelsea's group. Chelsea and Juventus, front runners here. Let's start with the game between Zenit and Juventus, where Juventus were made to toil. When you look at this Juventus team, it's a strange-looking team, you know what I'm saying? Bernardeschi, Chiesa, guys who just recently, trying to just make their name in the world of football. Bernardeschi, started well, kind of drifted off a bit, but, player I always admire, though. But Chiesa is a star. Morata, you know what he's all about. Weston McKennie, Bentancur, Locatelli. It's a weird-looking team, you know what I mean? Descaglio at the right back. Bonucci, De Ligt, Alexandro, and Szczesny. Familiar faces in the 11. But weird, very weird. But off the bench, Arthur. He's been, at Barcelona, he rose to prominence, but I guess he fell out the club and went to Juventus. Aaron Ramsey, Cuadrado, Mose Ken, Kulusevski came off the bench to score in the 86th minute. Yeah, still got some quality in the team there, but, just the right combination they needed for Max Allegri. So, Sergi Semak and Zenit continue to struggle. Artem Zuba not enjoying life in the Champions League this season. Along with, I saw Sardar Azmoun came off the bench late too. Claudinho did get a great opportunity. Malcolm and Claudinho did link up. They looked bright. And, wasn't enough to breach Juventus' goal. So, Juventus with the win. They needed that. Kulusevski with the header late in the game to score. Rodrigo Bentancur with the crossing. You take a look at the group, not much more to talk about in terms of this game, to be honest. But Juventus on top of the game with a perfect 3 wins in 3 games. Remember, they did beat Chelsea, who are in second on 6 points. Zenit, third with 3 points. And Malmö at the bottom of the group have lost all 3 games against the teams ahead of them. So we're going to move into the final game for today's episode, and then we'll take a look at what's going on in the Europa League, because there were some Europa League games, and I'm pretty sure there were some Conference League games as well. No, I'm not pretty sure. Maybe there was. But Chelsea 4, Malmö 0. A complete walkover of the Swedish champions there. Chelsea, pretty easy game, but it didn't go without sacrifice, where both Timo Werner and Romelu Lukaku are injured. And I did run into some news that Thomas Tuchel said that these guys will be out. They'll miss a few games. Definitely miss a few games. Let me see if I find the exact article where Thomas Tuchel said about, his players. Let me see if I find that. Okay, yeah. Can't find it. Cannot find it. But Thomas Tuchel did say they'll be out for some time. Definitely will be out for some time. So, yeah. So, don't think I have much to share on the Chelsea game in terms of any tidbits, but let me see if I find any tidbits for you. But in this game, Andreas Christensen in the 9th minute, set up by Thiago Silva. Two defenders linking up brilliantly for that first goal, and Chelsea with the lead. Jorginho in the 21st minute from the penalty spot. Havertz from a tight angle in the 48th, and Jorginho again from the penalty spot in the 57th minute. Penalty merchant, if you ask me. So Chelsea with a resounding 4-0 victory, but they lost Romelu Lukaku, and another clean sheet for Edouard Mendy though. So big up to Edouard Mendy. Don't think he had a lot to do in the game, but still clean sheet. You take a look at the substitutions. Kai Havertz on for Lukaku in the 23rd minute. 44th minute, Callum Hudson-Odoi, who was very bright in the game as well, on for Timo Werner in the 44th minute. So the other substitutes here for Chelsea, I did see the boy Saul Niguez come off the bench here for N'Golo Kante. So life in, Chelsea had not started well. Reece James on for Azpilicueta. Alonso on for Ben Chilwell. I think that's about it in terms of the substitutions there. So, yeah. Saul's name is Saul Niguez Esclapez. God damn, what a name. He's about to clap some people whenever he finds his form. Hakim Ziyech continues to, warm the bench. Barkley as well. And yeah, Chelsea with a big squad. Thomas Tuchel's got to use his squad. Got to use up his squad a little better. Maybe in the Carabao Cup games that's coming up next week. So, good win for Chelsea though. They had to bounce back from that loss against Juventus. Remember when they lost against Juventus, they also went on to lose against Manchester City. So, yeah, it wasn't a great time there. You gotta, Chelsea, it's nice to watch Chelsea lose too, you know what I'm saying? Just humble the Chelsea fans a little bit more. I have something to share with you guys on United, something that I didn't actually share. United making history. First time they've ever been 2-0 down at home at halftime in the Champions League, right? Which is something new. Anyways, I did find a thing what Thomas Tuchel said on his injuries. Tuchel said, we have a twist of the ankle for Romelu Lukaku and a hamstring for Timo Werner. There will be some games out, I guess. Right? So Christian Pulisic still out injured, and, Thomas Tuchel would need to find replacements for the upcoming game on the weekend versus Norwich City, where I think they'll be absolutely fine. They'll be okay. Once you play Norwich, that's a blessing in disguise. You know what I'm saying? And then you have the cup games coming up where you could rotate. These guys will have time. You know what I mean? Look, neither Belgium will qualify for the World Cup. Germany already qualified. So these players are not really going to miss nothing, really. You know what I'm saying? They'll be all right. They'll be all right. A few games, maybe 2-3 games out the next 2 weeks. They'll be okay. Definitely will be okay. So, yeah. That's it. That is it. Let's do something different. Big up to everybody in here. Thanks for, actually joining the stream. What we got here? Obina. Thanks again. All scorers in the game are Nigerians. What game are you talking about? What game? Hey, Bob. Oh, man. Bye, guys. See y'all in the next stream. Thank you very much for the $2 Australian. You guys are coming in hard with the super chats, man. You see what I mean? We got 55 people in here. If everybody dropped $2, that's $110. Come on, guys. I'm putting on the offering plate. Drop the super chats. Was that Michael Phelps playing football? Yeah, pretty much, man. That was nice. That gave me a good laugh, though. That definitely give me a good laugh, though. You know what I mean? So, yeah. What we're going to do right now, guys, let's take a look at what's going on over in the other leagues. Let's go. And when I say other leagues, I mean the Europa League. All right? The league nobody wants to play in. But let's go. There's been some games in the Europa League. We're going to talk about the fixtures and some results. And we had 2 games already. Celtic 2, Ferencváros 0 in this game. Furuhashi in the 57th minute. He has proven to be a great signing, though, where the Japanese international has been doing well for the former Australian man, and I think he did manage in Japan as well, Ange Postecoglou. Big win for Celtic over Ferencváros, the team from Hungary. And it was a one-sided affair pretty much. And, scrappy goal in the 81st minute there. Scrappy own goal by Veshke. And Celtic held on for the 2-0 win. So let's go back. We will check the groups just now. But this is a big game. I didn't actually know this game was playing. But I was watching a match on one of the Mexican channels, and they were showing all the highlights and things like that. And they were showing Europa League highlights, and I'm like, am I dreaming? Patson motherfucking Daka scored 4 goals in the game. Absolutely amazing. Sobolev went, scored 2 for Spartak Moscow. And, Moscow was up 2-0. Sobolev with an 11-minute goal and lost it in the 44th minute. But then Patson Daka hit back with 4 goals. Did a freaking somersault and everything. Front flip. Oh, listen, the boy Patson Daka has come of age. 45th minute, 48th, 54th, 79th. And those were some good goals as well. Very good plays, man, by Leicester City. The build-up play, the through balls were absolutely exquisite. When you look at the team, man, when you look at the Leicester team here put out by Brendan Rodgers, right? Neat team, just flexing the depth. Pereira, I'm telling you, this guy, Boubakary Soumare, could run. This guy could run. When I tell you he could run, he's quick. And it's nice to have a quick defensive midfielder, quick box-to-box midfielder. The guy is nice. Yuri Tillemans involved again. Madison, Soyuncu Evans, and Amate. Schmeichel in goal. I think Schmeichel actually got nominated for the Ballon d'Or for keeping 8 clean sheets for Denmark in 8 World Cup qualifying games. Just think about that. Let that one digest. But it's a pretty strong team put up by Leicester here. Seems like they mean business, but they would have to keep their their fitness levels very, very high, playing the Europa League and playing in the league. But it's a blessing for them that they played their Europa League game on a Wednesday instead of a Thursday, where they'll have more days to rest up. So good stuff there by UEFA. I don't know what went on with the scheduling. I don't know why it was scheduled on a Wednesday. I'll see if I could look into that. But if anybody know, just let me know. See Bertrand off the bench, Albrighton, Chowdhury, Vestergaard as well. And Lookman was on the bench looking on. Nice to see Filip Benkovic on the bench. I would like to see him get some game time, the young Croatian as well. So, big win for Leicester. And with that win, I do have a nice little tidbit for y'all. To share with you guys. According to Up to Joe, Patson Daka is both the first Leicester player to score a hat-trick in European competition, and he did score 4 goals, and the first Zambian player to do so for any club in a major European competition, excluding qualifiers. Magical Daka. And I think, that's after he scored that brilliant goal against, well, not so brilliant, but he was live when he came off the bench against Manchester United. Yeah. I do have something to share with you that I didn't share with you earlier. It was a quote from the Club Brugge winger, future Arsenal player maybe, Noah Long, the Dutchman, who said, I can recommend anyone to go see a psychologist, not just on bad days, but also good ones. They help keep my head straight in the world of football, which, to be honest, is a very rotten place. I have to say that. Very rotten. The world of football is very, 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 very rotten. You see what I'm saying? Even the world of football, YouTube, very rotten place. You know what I'm saying? Just want to put it out there. Some of these YouTubers are weird, man. Just want to put that one out there as well. So, Karim Adeyemi, Noah Okafor, Lucas and Felix Mecha, all Nigerians. But too bad they won't be playing for Nigeria. Alright, thank you very much. But yeah, game of football is so cutthroat, man. So cutthroat. See what I mean? Anyways, I'm going to move on. Don't want to start nothing. Just going to keep it moving. Yeah. So, that's the Europa League. Let's take a look at the fixtures that's coming up, man. We have tomorrow, we have games coming up. Fenerbahce versus Antwerp in Group D. Lazio versus Marseille. That's a good one. Midtjylland versus Crvena Zvezda. Ludogorets versus Braga. Betis versus Leverkusen. Rapid Vienna versus Dynamo Zagreb. Rangers versus Brøndby. Sparta Praha versus Lyon. PSV versus Monaco. Sturm Graz versus Real Sociedad. Napoli versus Legia Warsaw. Frankfurt versus Olympiacos. Lokomotiv Moscow versus Galatasaray. And West Ham United versus Genk. Remember, guys, the Europa League has been reduced from 48 teams to 32 teams, with the extra 16 teams going into the Europa Conference League, joined by another 16 teams as well. So let's just get an update of what's going on with the groups for the Europa League real quick. Then we move on to the Europa Conference League, and we're going to call it a day. Right? It's been a great day. It's been a great stream. I scheduled this one, and I showed up. I've had a lot of stream schedule. One for tomorrow morning, another one for Sunday. Don't know if I'll stream on Friday or Saturday. Don't know yet. Maybe, who knows. I do have to do a catch-up stream to catch up on all the leagues around Europe, you know. So, don't know when I'll do that one, though. So, yeah. Maybe next week. Maybe next week, Monday. I'll do like Carabao Cup / catch-up on all the leagues and cups around Europe, right? So, Group A, Lyon on top the group with 6 points. Sparta Praha, second, Brøndby. Rangers at the bottom of the group. Group B, PSV on top. Monaco, second. Real Sociedad, third. Sturm Graz, fourth. Legia Warsaw, 6 points ahead of Leicester City, who does have 4 points. Struggled in that last game, but came back. Spartak Moscow at third with 3 points. Napoli at the bottom with 1 point. How disappointing. 1 point, very disappointing. Group D, Olympiacos, 6 points. Frankfurt, 4 points. I gotta go and check back my predictions and see how I'm doing though. Fenerbahce, 1 point. And Antwerp without a point. Fenerbahce, I think, lost on the weekend. Threatened the referee and things like that. Yeah, crazy scenes in Turkey. Group E, Galatasaray on top the group. Turkish team there, yeah. Lazio, second. Marseille, third. And Lokomotiv Moscow at the bottom of the group. Group F, Red Star Belgrade on top. Stand up Crvena Zvezda. Could never forget when Crvena Zvezda slapped Liverpool on the 6th of November 2018. The exact day my son was born. I left my wife in the hospital to go talk about that game, which is absolutely crazy. Crazy thing to do. I have to actually do a flashback of that game in the future. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll drop a flashback of that tomorrow, though. Because that was crazy. Crazy thing. My wife is in pain, you know. She's in labor. And I'm watching Champions League. You know what I'm saying? In 2018. I don't know what I be thinking sometimes. Hi, wife. But she didn't have the baby until maybe like 6 hours later, or 4 hours later. But Braga second, Ludogorets third, and Midtjylland fourth. Leverkusen, top of the group with 6 points. Betis, 6 points. Celtic, 3 points. And Ferencváros at the bottom. Last but not least, West Ham on top their group. Could they get 9 points in 3 games? Let's see. Dynamo Zagreb second, Genk third, and Rapid Vienna last. We do have one more league to go through, unfortunately. And, yeah, we're going to show all the leagues some love. Not the women's league, though. Not the women's league. We show the women love in other ways, all right? But not in the football. Anyways, that is so harsh, dog. That is so harsh. That is so harsh. So all the games are coming up tomorrow, though. And I'm not actually going to go through the fixtures. Let's just take a look at what the groups look like. All right, I'm going to save the voice. Maccabi Tel Aviv on top with 4 points. LASK second with 4 points. HJK Helsinki. Michael Talks Football comes to mind. Third in the group, 3 points. Alashkert last. Group B, Partizan, 6 points. Ghent, 6 points. Flora and Anorthosis at the bottom without a point. Group C, Mourinho and Roma tops the group with Bodo Glimt second. Seske Sofia third and Zoya Luhansk fourth. Group D, AZ Alkmaar, Jablonek, Randaz and CFR Cluj in that order. 4-3-2-1 points. Group E, Feyenoord on top the group. Sparta Praha, Slavia Praha, pardon me. Sorry, Slavia fans. Union Berlin third and Maccabi Haifa fourth. Group F, Copenhagen tops the group. Danish team there, doing well. PAOK, the Greek team, second. Slovan Bratislava from Bosnia, they're third. And Lincoln Red Imps of Gibraltar fourth. Tottenham tops Group G. Of course, he should be top in the group, but of course, he dropped points against Rennes. Rennes second with 4 points. Vitesse of the Netherlands third. And Mura of Slovenia, they last. Group H, Karabakh, 4 points. Azerbaijan. Basel of Switzerland, 4 points. Kairat of Kazakhstan, 1 point. And Omonia, I think that team is from Cyprus, if I'm not mistaken. They're last. Might be from Greece or Cyprus, though. But that does it for the Europa Conference League, and that's what's going on all across the various championships, the European championships. Is there anything that you guys want to actually take a look at? We only been here for our 51 minutes. If you have any questions, right? Look, I'm going to give you guys a challenge, right? We're going to go into a little Q&A session, right? And you guys are going to ask me some of the most, let's say, burning questions in football right now. See how I respond. You guys could ask away, and I'll try to give my best response, okay? So, yeah. Try me, man. Come on, try me. See what I got. Try me. Waiting for you. Try me. All right. While you gather your questions, let me see if I could do something here. I could get something here real quick. Guys, have this game played yet? Did this game play yet over in the league on? Did they play that game yet? Let me know in the chat. What else we got here that I could actually yeah. Does Dele Alli still have this hairstyle, guys? Is that still going on with Dele Alli? God damn. Is this girl still streaking? God damn. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Did you guys see the new UEFA Euro 2024 logo? That's it right there. Guys, don't forget today's stream is brought to you by Manscaped, where your balls would definitely thank you for keeping them smooth and nice. All right? Did you know that there's a 13-year-old that plays in the USL by the name of Mr. Alex K? That's him right there. Only 13 years old. Do you guys know that Lionel Messi is one of the best players ever in football? Do you guys know that the Senegalese national team is one of the most star-studded teams ever assembled? And do you know that Thiago Silva just hit 100 caps for the Brazil national team? Oh, do you even know that Alphonso Davies have been on absolute fire for the Canadian national team, and I predicted this back in 2017? And do you guys know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is still the manager of Manchester United, even with his horrible form? Steve Bruce sacked, but Ole still has a job. Do you guys believe that? I'm in utter shock. But anyways, let's go back to the Champions League homepage here, where the boy Ronaldo is celebrating for his lackluster team here. But let me see if you guys have any questions for me right now. Questions. All right, so Thriller got a question, and he asked, Thoughts on the 2-year interval for the World Cup? Pretty much nonsense. Pretty much nonsense. They should not do that. I don't want to hear anything about players are going to miss the World Cup because of age or injury or whatnot. That's your goddamn business. You see what I mean? The World Cup should be every 4 years. Every 4 years. Unless it's a different version of the World Cup. You see what I'm saying? If it's a different version, like, you know, you want to do something like you want to play the match for 60 minutes or something, yeah, you do it for every 2 years. But still, though, every 2 years is a little bit too often, and then you want to make it 48 teams? No. No, Arsene Wenger, you need to go chill your ass and actually retire. Seriously. Question, Dominic, I really think you like Liverpool. Jump ship. We need you over here. South Croy, the thing about me talking about Liverpool as a City fan, I think that's where the intrigue comes in, right? If I was a Liverpool fan, you guys wouldn't be supporting a thing like that. Believe me. Believe me. There's a lot of Liverpool channels out there, and I go on the channels and it's just nobody in the streams, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody watching the videos and things like that. So I'm telling you, the fact that I'm a City fan and I give my perspective, an honest opinion, not a hater opinion on Liverpool, I think that's what the people like. You see what I'm saying? I think that's what they like, and I'll continue to give the people what the people want. You feel me? So, any more questions? Do we have questions, man? Which coach should get sacked first, Ole or Theodore Whitmore? Oh, my God. I think Theodore Whitmore will actually get the sack before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does get the sack, because it seems like Ole is actually bulletproof. You see what I mean? Ole is bulletproof. Theodore Whitmore, you know what I mean? He's very resilient as well, but I think he'll get the sack before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does get the sack, because if Ole was to get the sack, he would have got the sack a long time, because he has not won a single trophy. You see what I mean? He has lost about 4 semifinals. He has got put down into the Europa League and went to the final and lost it, and still didn't get sacked. Like, I don't know. I think United has a sweet spot for Ole, and it's a very, sentimental thing going on between the club and the manager. So let's get it. Let's get the questions in. Abel, after work, is saying, Dom, stop it. You're a Liverpool fan. Nah, man. Can't be a Liverpool fan. I'm a Man City fan. I love Man City, man. That's my team. You see what I'm saying? That is my team. You feel me? The whole Liverpool thing started when the Champions League, I was following the team and the journey to the final and things like that. And that's why I really started making a lot of Liverpool content on the channel, you know what I mean? And I don't really do a lot of Man City content on the channel because nobody watch it. Nobody watch the content. You see what I mean? And it's very, very, very discouraging when you put effort into a thumbnail, put out a video, and nobody watch it. You see what I'm saying? So you won't be seeing a lot of Man City stuff on the channel. Definitely won't. If I do, I'll do it in a strategic way. So what else we got here in terms of question, man? What do you think about NYFC as a team? Listen, they're under the City group. Great team. I don't watch them. But once you're under the City group, I'm with you. All right, but I don't watch the NYFC play. I did meet the team before. I did meet Patrick Vieira when he was managing NYFC, and I met Jack Harrison as well. I met with David Villa. I met David Villa before, guys. Could you believe that? Took a picture with him and everything. So, Dom, do you think Ole can win a major title? No, not happening. Not happening at all. Not happening. Twiller says there's already so many Liverpool content creators. Copish, that bald guy. Yeah, that's Anfield Agenda, Redman TV. Yeah, there's a lot of Liverpool content creators out there. See what I'm saying? Yeah, well, we're not gonna get into talking about people right now. Any more questions? Listen, guys, I can't believe we have 80-something people in here and nobody's asking me. If you have any question at all, anything, just ask. I'll answer. All right, Abel, What do you make of Naby Keita subbed off early? Well, Naby Keita is actually an injury-prone player, and he did what he had to do, and Liverpool, was performing pretty okay, seeing that they're traveling to Atletico Madrid, and take him off. You see what I mean? Maybe he wasn't being as effective as Klopp thought he would be. But I didn't actually analyze that whole Naby. I didn't really look into Naby Keita getting taken off. I really didn't. I didn't even notice, to be honest. If I'm being completely real, I didn't notice, though. So, let me see. Let me see what you guys are asking. Johnny Longs, I have no questions, Dom. Can't think of any. All right, South Croix is asking, is this new money takeover, example at Newcastle, the new way football is going, and how do you feel about it? All right, so how do I feel about the takeover thing, right? I think, like, clubs, once a club is up for sale, it has potential of being taken over. And this takeover thing has been happening for a long time. Liverpool is a club that was taken over, right? By FSG. You see what I'm saying? Arsenal taken over by Stan Kroenke. You see what I mean? Man United taken over by the Glazers. City taken over by, the whatever. The UAE. the whole, you know what I'm saying? PSG taken over by Qatar, basically. So... And now Newcastle taken over by Saudi Arabia. So these Middle Eastern countries are just buying up these clubs, And there's some championship clubs as well that's owned by, prominent businessmen around the world. You look at the Leicester City takeover. You look at Wolves taking over. So it's a normal thing, though. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing, but people just don't like Man City because City wins. City are winning things, like winning and actually threatening the more, like the legacy teams like Liverpool, Manchester United, and Arsenal, those teams that were winning things before. Chelsea take it over too. You know what I mean? Like, come on. I don't see why this is nothing new. You see what I mean? This is nothing new at all. This is nothing new. So, Dom, who do you think will win Sunday, LFC or Man United? You got to wait until tomorrow. I'm live tomorrow to talk about all of that. So, Thriller, do you like supercharged, turbocharged, or naturally aspirated? I'm going to say natural. Natural. I like stock. No supercharged or turbocharged here for me. What else we got in terms of comment? Do you plan to cover England Championship League? No. I do talk about the championship sometimes, but I'm not doing that. No. It's too many teams, 24 teams, to talk about the Premier League, to talk about the Champions League as well. I did talk about the Europa League. I talked about the Conference League. I do World Cup content. What more do you want from me? Huh? What more do you want from me, Mike? You want championship too? There's a guy by the name of Ben HD that specializes in that. Go check him out. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch the games. I do have access to the matches, but I just can't watch every game. You know what, guys? Let me tell you this. There's a show on Amazon that I'm watching right now called Utopia, right? I'm only at the 3rd episode. I'm trying to watch episodes, but every time I try to watch the episodes, I have something to do regarding to the stream. I got to prepare. I got to do research. I got to, so I'm already doing enough. My life is slowly slipping through my fingers like sand. You feel me? So, yeah, I'm doing enough already, man. I'm doing enough. So, Abel is saying, please, a quick combine 11 of LFC and United. Nah. You'll get that tomorrow. I'm not going to do that. You want me to give away my things that I'm going to do tomorrow, though? All right. Are you going to be covering the World Cup in Qatar? I'm not going to Qatar, but I'll be covering the World Cup. I plan on taking the first 2 weeks of the World Cup off to cover the group stage. and just to be prominent, man. And just to talk about the World Cup, right? Just to talk about the World Cup. You notice the World Cup qualifiers are going on right about now, and none of these YouTubers are talking about the World Cup qualifiers. Have you noticed that one, guys? Have you noticed? Nobody. Maybe one or two of us, right? These guys, they don't have no time to talk about the World Cup qualifiers. They don't know what's going on in Africa, Asia, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL. A few of these guys know what's going on in Europe. You know what I mean? YouTube is a big place. But I'm just saying the prominent ones, right? None of them are talking about the World Cup. None of them are talking about the World Cup qualifiers. But when the World Cup comes around, you're going to see all of these guys come out. Like, where the hell all these people come from? And they're going to be talking about the World Cup. Bunch of frauds. Just want to put it out there. Don't care, man. I'm putting in the work, giving you guys the exclusive and comprehensive coverage of World Cup qualifiers. And then what happened? When the World Cup comes around, everybody rush to the table to eat all the food. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. But it's all good, though. They'll get exposed. Anyways, let us go. Let us go, man. Let us go. What else we got here? What else we got? I imagine a dystopian utopia thriller. Yeah, it's something. I'm actually getting into the show, so I can't really explain it to you fully right now. But we're doing Q&A, guys. Ask me anything. If I miss your question, ask again. I can't believe there's so many people in here. Nobody's actually asking questions, right? Dom fix the wagon. He just don't jump on the bandwagon. Exactly. You see what I mean? And I have to say this as well. You see what I'm saying? I have to say this. Even the guys, let me talk to even the guys that's covering CONCACAF stuff that only talk about the USA, or they only talk about Canada, or they only talk about Jamaica. When the World Cup come around, yeah, they're going to jump on the World Cup bandwagon too. But I don't hear them talking much about what's going on around the world, right? You know what that means? They won't know what they're talking about, guys. You see what I'm saying? They won't know. Ask these guys if they watch a qualifying game from Asia. They haven't. Ask them if they watch a qualifying game from Africa. They haven't. They don't know what's going on. Ask them how many European qualifying games they watch. They don't know. You see what I'm saying? Listen, man, I'm only talking facts right now. I'm bringing the heat. I'm talking facts. Is Raheem Sterling overrated? What do you think? What I think is Raheem Sterling needs to leave the club. That's what I think. It's been enough of Raheem Sterling. What has it been, like 6 years? Thank you, Sterling. You've done well. You can leave now. Sterling's head's not there. He needs a change of scenery. And hope somebody comes in like a Newcastle with big money, you know what I mean? Big money. So, what else we got here? Can you let me jump on your live stream one day? My name is Mike. Well, Mike, I don't know how you look, bro. I don't know how you sound. I don't know anything about you, bro. So if you want to jump on a live stream and you think you can handle that, you'll need to, do better than that. You see what I'm saying? Definitely need to do better than that. So let me see if I actually, okay. All right. So talk to me, guys. Talk to me. What else we got here? You guys could ask anything, What do you think of Daka's 4 goals today? I actually talked about that already. It was brilliant, man. Brilliant. I was shocked when I saw him scored 4 goals. I was like, pretty cool. You see players score hat-tricks, but when they score 4 and 5, that's always nice. All right. Thriller, which players will Newcastle sign in January? You know what? Let me just give you guys an idea of what I think. Let me tell you guys how Newcastle should actually approach this takeover thing. You said that they've been linked to what's the manager name there? Thriller, Paulo Fonseca. Is it Fonseca? Yeah. Yeah, appoint Fonseca, who is not a high-profile manager. He's, he's not a high-profile manager. You see what I mean? So, appoint Fonseca, and then start actually signing players smartly. You see what I mean? Don't go and sign these big players and put them on big wages and spend big money on these guys. No, what they have to do is to use the numbers, play money ball in a way, right? Play money ball. Sign players according to their effectiveness, right? Sign some need players according to the effectiveness of the player, and make sure that those players are not going to break the bank as well. You see what I mean? The fact that teams know that Newcastle has the money now, they might actually demand like, yeah, that's what we need for a player. You see what I mean? Which is not the right thing to do, but that's the way Newcastle have to approach the situation. I don't think they should go in for the big names, like going for Philip Coutinho, or let's say going for like Ousmane Dembele, guys who are like, but you see, for example, there's some guys who need a club who are good players. Sign those guys. You see what I mean? Up and coming youngsters. You see like a kid like Yeremy Pino coming out of Villarreal. That'll be a good signing. You see what I'm saying? You have to build a team around the quality players you already have at the team, like a Saint Maximin, a Callum Wilson. You see? You got to get rid of guys like, to be real, you got to keep it real, and you have to be very, what's the word I'm looking for here? You have to be very hard on the way you do things. You can't be sentimental and be like, you see guys like Isaac Hayden. You got to get rid of all these guys. Seriously. John Joe Shelby, you got to get rid of him. You got to get rid of these guys. These guys are dead weight in the team. Seriously. You got to get rid of John Joe Shelby. You got to get rid of guys like Dwight Gale. You got to get rid of guys like Manquillo. And you got to get rid of guys like freaking Isaac Hayden. All of these guys you got to get rid of. I don't care. Get rid of them. You see guys like Ryan Frazier, Jeff Hendrick. You see all these guys? Eventually you get rid of these guys. What you do, you check Ligue 1, you find some of these talented French players, right? African descent French players, right? And you bring in a few of them. Maybe you go to Turkey, a few talented players over there, you bring in one or two. You go to Germany, you bring in a few. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's how you're going to build a team. You're going to build a team around players like Jamal Lascelles. Maybe get a better goalkeeper who's going to stay fit. You see what I'm saying? Dubravka isn't fit these days. Darlow isn't good enough. You're going to have to get a proper goalkeeper. Get the backbone going. And you need another like quality defender as well. Because the goals are being let in way too easy. You see what I'm saying? So maybe you look at some of the other clubs for a quality defender. And, I'm not saying go to Norwich City and buy some of their players, or Sheffield United or whatnot. But you look at Leeds United and you look at a player like Rafinha. Sign him up. You feel me? Sign him up. He's exciting. He's very exciting. Sign him up. You go to Portugal. You go over to Benfica. You go over to Benfica. You see that kid by the name of Everton? Benfica wasting him on the bench over there. Sign him up. You feel me? There's a lot of things that Newcastle could do, but they got to do it smartly, in my opinion. They got to do it smartly. Don't give no contracts to no damn 33-year-old players who used to be big, like for example, like a Jerome Boateng and these kind of guys, you know what I mean? Leave those guys alone. I think maybe a player like Dele Alli could go to Newcastle United if you really think about it. See what I'm saying? Not really in favor of Tottenham. You go to Newcastle, you know, he'll get more. He'll get more game time. You feel me? And the list goes on. But that's how I think they should actually approach the whole takeover thing. They gotta approach it smartly though. Really gotta approach it smartly. Because you don't want it to be Anzi Mak. You know, remember that club, guys? Back in what was it? Back in the early 2000s, not the early 2000s. Whatever time period it was. But that was signing up all those big players, man. God damn. Anyways, what else we have here? Yeah, Umtiti was on my mind too, but I don't really know the whole situation with Umtiti and his injury problems and things like that. But James Tarkowski would be a very, very good player to sign though. Ross Barkley, I don't know, man. Barkley's kind of lazy though. See what I'm saying? I don't know. Barkley's hot and cold, man. So what else we got here? What else we got? Yeah. Rafinha would be nice. So cry. Why don't you like Alexander Arnold? I don't have any problem with Alexander Arnold, man. I'm just being real. The man cannot defend, man. He's not a right back. He's not a right back. He is a midfielder made into a right back who's very good going forward, and he cannot defend. You see what I'm saying? And the sooner you guys realize that, it's better for you. He can't. You see what I mean? If a player can't defend, I'm going to tell you he can't defend. Just like you guys said Kyle Walker can't score, and what he did in the Champions League, he scored. You see what I'm saying? It's just the role that Kyle Walker plays under Pep Guardiola. Look at Grealish. Grealish at Aston Villa would run at players, would run with the ball, would carry the ball. Just like how Adama carries the ball and St. Maximin carries the ball. Grealish did that at Aston Villa. But the problem with carrying the ball is that you lose the ball a lot. And with Pep Guardiola, that don't go down well. You see what I'm saying? That's unacceptable to lose the ball so many times under Pep Guardiola. Pep plays most tiki-taka football. You see what I'm saying? Walk the ball into the back of the net type football. Now, when you watch other teams and you see them taking shots from outside the box and scoring, you wonder, why don't Man City do that more often? It's just the instructions from the manager not to do that, to just walk it into the back of the net. All right? So, yeah, man, you don't want a Robinho like City. You mean you think he's going to go to Newcastle and flop? That's what you mean? So, Johnny Longs, ask the question again, bro. I'm not going back up. My hands are very, very tired right now, and I'm only reading the question that's actually on the screen right now. So, ask the question again. Arnold is good for the system Liverpool plays. Very effective. No, bro. No, not defensively, bro. Not defensively. You guys should play 3 at the back then. Not Kyle Walker. Alexander Arnold cannot defend. 3 at the back. 3 at the back would work a lot better. But you guys are gonna love the combined 11 I put together tomorrow, though. You know, you might be shocked, but I gotta keep it real with the combined 11, man. You know what I'm saying? Would Zidane be good for Man United? I don't think so, you know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. When it comes to, I don't think Zidane is actually that great of a manager, you know. I don't think so. Zidane just had a great team. He had a really good team. Cristiano Ronaldo there as well. Modric, Cruz, you know what I'm saying? Marcelo in his heights. Benzema. Asensio when he was on fire. You know what I mean? I don't think Zidane is actually that good of a manager, though. Bale, you know, he's not that good. Sergio Ramos, you know, Courtois, he's not that good. No, I think a manager like Antonio Conte would do well. But the thing about Conte, the only problem with Conte, right, and it's the same goes for the Newcastle management. The only problem with Conte is continuity. So, right? Wordplay, right? The only problem with Conte is continuity. Conte is a hothead. And anything happens, he's going to walk. You see what I'm saying? And you don't want that. If you're building a project, you want a man that you can put in charge for at least, let's say, 3 years to kickstart the project, right? And do reasonably well. Newcastle also find themselves in a situation where they could get taken over and get relegated the first season they get taken over as well. As we know, Steve Bruce has been sacked and, well, not really sacked, but parted ways by mutual consent, right? Respectable, gesture. But he's been sacked, whatever. And I've read that Steve Bruce would get compensated $8 million. If I'm $8 million for a severance package, because he still had 3 years left on his contract, which is absolutely crazy. Which meant that Steve Bruce was making about, let's say, about 2 point something about 2 point something mil a year. So yeah. So the question here, continuity. I'm nice, right? Nice with it. So Johnny Longs, do you think Barcelona will make it to the round of 16 ahead of Benfica? You said any questions, right? Of course, any questions, bro. Any questions? I actually think Barcelona would. I think they would. If we learn anything from Benfica tonight, is that they're not gonna make it to the round of 16, right? I might just have to eat my words, but still, they were impressive in their opening games. But when you meet Bayern Munich, I think the games against Bayern Munich is what's going to break Benfica's back here, because they're gonna lose the next game, right? They're gonna lose the next game, and Barcelona will get the opportunity to bounce back, because I think Barcelona will beat Kyiv again, right? So Barcelona beat Kyiv. Barcelona will go up to 6 points. Benfica would stay on 4. Bayern will go up to 12. Kyiv would stay on no points, right? So when it's time for Barcelona to meet Benfica, the game will be such a key game that even a draw will be good enough. Maybe not, right? Because then Benfica plays Kyiv and anything could happen there, right? So Barcelona would need to beat Benfica. Let's say Barcelona draw with Benfica. They would go up to 7 points. Benfica would go up to 5 points, right? I'm talking the table out my head, because Benfica did beat Barcelona. And how many points does Benfica have? 6 points? Let me double check. Let's double check. Let's double check that group, because I don't want to give you guys wrong information right now. So, all right. Yeah, I was right. So Benfica has 4 points. Let's take a look at the fixtures that's coming up as well. Let's take a look at the fixtures. So these are the fixtures, right? Kyiv play Barcelona. I think Barcelona would win that game. You have Aguero fit again, Fati, Gavi playing well, and they're looking a lot better. Memphis Depay could click. They're looking a lot better, right? So Bayern Munich would handle business for you. Bayern Munich would take care of Benfica, and Bayern Munich would also take care of Dynamo Kyiv here, right? That'll happen. That'll keep Kyiv down, and Kyiv won't be able to catch Barcelona. So Kyiv won't be a problem once Barcelona beats Kyiv, right? So the problem is, this is where the problem lies. Barcelona will go up to 6 points. Benfica would stay on 4 points. And when Barcelona meet Benfica, Barcelona absolutely has to beat Benfica, right? Because if Barcelona fails to beat Benfica, right? Just hear me out. Barcelona would go up to 7 points with the win against Kyiv, the 2 wins against Kyiv and the draw against Benfica, and Benfica would then go up to 5 points. And the problem is Barcelona will lose against Bayern Munich and Benfica will beat Kyiv, and Benfica will then go up to 8 points, and Barcelona will be stuck on 7 points. So Barcelona has to get 3 points against Benfica. They couldn't do it the first time around. Could they do it at the Camp Nou? Most likely they can, but it is a hard one to call, man. It is a hard one to call, but I think things are looking more favorable for Barcelona going forward, I have to say. So what else we have here in terms of question? Let me see. Dom, now, who do you got winning the Champions League? All right, so in terms of the Champions League, I do not have a team winning the Champions League right now because, to be honest, let's keep it real, right? Chelsea are the defending champions, so we got to have them in the conversation, right? PSG in the conversation as well. Bayern Munich in the conversation. Man City made the semi-final last 2 years. They got to be in the conversation, right? Liverpool has to be in the conversation as well. Juventus, but I don't think they'll win it. Atletico Madrid, I don't think they'll win it. Real Madrid in the conversation. And those are the teams I think are the front runners for it. Not Man United for sure. They're not winning nothing. They'll be lucky if they get out the group. Who knows? Cristiano Ronaldo magic. Who knows? Man United going to win the Champions League. Oh my God, that would be horrible for me. Great for them. But look, Bayern Munich are looking imperious again. Liverpool have started well. PSG has Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, Di Maria, and co. So it's gonna be tight. Pretty early. Let's wait until it narrows down to about 8 teams, man. I can't call it. I can't call it. Really can't call it. So what else we have here? Let me see. Can Arteta lead Arsenal out of the situation they're in and end up in the top 4 or at least top 6? They could challenge for top 6, but not top 4. They could challenge for top 6, but not top 4. But it's going to be very difficult. It's going to be very difficult. Let me see. Loco Smiley. Dom, where do you think Sterling will go? Newcastle United. On loan with an option to buy, obligation to buy. On loan in January. Let's see if that happens. Newcastle. Go to Newcastle. Help them out. They'll need you. They might get relegated. All right. Do you think we should recall Conor Gallagher back in January or let him finish out the year at Crystal Palace? Let him finish out the year at Crystal Palace. You don't need him. You have Kovacic, Jorginho, you have Kante, you have, who else you have could play that position? Christensen could play there, Chalobah could play there. You don't need him. You have Barkley's a midfielder as well. Loftus-Cheek could play that position. You don't need him. Leave the man, let him flourish. Don't bring him back to stagnate his growth. What else we got here in terms of questions, man? Yeah. Let me see. I would love that if United win the Champions League so that I could come watch the saltiness on your face for at least 2 hours. Gervais, be nice, bro. See what I'm saying? Be nice, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't got to be like that. Damn, what's happening with Leon Bailey at Aston Villa, the Jamaican? I don't know, bro. Injured? You know what I think happened with Leon Bailey? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I think happened with Leon Bailey, right? Leon Bailey, big money move from Bayer Leverkusen to Aston Villa. He doesn't look committed when he plays for Jamaica, in my opinion. But the games that I saw him play for Aston Villa, the cameos off the bench, is like the man was born, literally born in Birmingham, England, right? It's literally like the man was from what is that region? The Midlands? It's like the man is from Birmingham. You could swear he has Birmingham flowing through his blood. Leon Bailey, right? He comes on and he does the most. I think he knew he was not fully fit, of course. And he just give his all, and he just went extra hard, and he got injured. Still injured, you see? You gotta take it easy, bro. You gotta take it easy, Leon. Take it easy, Leon. Seriously, I ain't gotta say nothing else. But Leon Bailey, bro, I don't know, bro. Started life in the Premier League very well, I gotta say. I like that. But you gotta be a bit more disciplined in terms of, you know, if you're not fit, you're not fit. See what I'm saying? Let your body heal and stop trying to prove. What are you trying to prove? Sometimes Jamaican could be a little show self, you know. Chill. Anyways, what else we got here? In terms of comments, though. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you very much. This was a great stream. We had a really, really good turnout towards the back end where we had about 90 people in the stream. Thanks, South Croy, for asking all these questions. What we got here in terms of the likes? We only got 63 likes. Come on, guys. I'm pretty sure there's... How many? Let me do the math. I'm pretty sure there's about 37 people in here who haven't liked the video. Like up the video, man. Jesus. What are the mods doing? Let me just say something to the mods in here right about now. Mods, you have to tell the people to like the video, okay? Tell the people to like the video. The Lego dude, how are you doing? Are Newcastle title contenders next season? No, they're not. They're not. It's going to take a couple years, man. It's going to take a couple years. Dom, give me the 3 teams you hate the most in the Prem. The 3 teams I hate the most in the Premier League. Do I have 3? Manchester United, Tottenham Hotspur. That's it. I don't hate Chelsea. Don't hate Chelsea. Ain't got no problem with no Chelsea. But I really don't like Tottenham like that. And I don't like United. That's about it. Those are the teams. Yeah, that's about it. So, Dom, what's up? I knew Man United would come back after the first goal. They meant business after the second half. Yeah, we touched on that one. Last one, Dom. Would you rather a whale-sized duck or 100 duck-sized whales? Would I rather what? Fight? Would I rather fight? I'll take on the 100 duck-sized whales. You know what I'm saying? Because all I'll do is I'll fight them on land. You see what I mean? Or if I do fight them in the water, then I'll just play duck hunt. You see what I'm saying? With a harpoon. Simple. Simple, simple. Why Spurs though? Because they're just annoying, man. You see what I'm saying? You know, like that annoying person you just don't like for no reason at all? Yeah, that's just, you know, that's just them. See, that's why I rock with you, and we don't like the same teams. Yeah, man, don't like United, don't like Spurs, that's it. What teams do I like? Manchester City, that's it. Man City, that is it. That is it, man. What are your most favorite? Man City, bro. Man City, the Citizens, and City. That's it. That is it. What else you got? Guys, I have to go pick up my wife. She's still at work. And, you know, I got live coming up tomorrow morning, 9:30. Yeah, it's 9:30, right? So, big day tomorrow where we got to talk about United versus Liverpool. We're going to do a combined 11 for that one as well. I don't even need to write down the combined 11. It's already in my head. I already know the players I'm going to put in the team. And it's easy peasy lemon squeezy for me. It has never been an easier combined 11 to put together. See what I'm saying? Who knows? Trent Alexander-Arnold might just get into my combined 11 tomorrow. You know what I mean? How can anyone hate Chelsea? We saved you United fans from City doing a quadruple. I know, right? Damn you, Chelsea. We were on course to doing a quadruple last season, you know. Do your wife ever get angry with you all the time you put into work? All right, let me tell you. I work very smartly. I work very, very smartly. You see what I'm saying? Like tomorrow morning when I stream, my wife is sleeping. You know what I mean? What am I doing at 9:30 a.m. in the bed? You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to get up early and get things done. There's bills to pay, and I gotta get up and make things happen. Sleeping, you don't achieve nothing by sleeping. You only get rest. And I do sleep, you know what I mean? And a lot of the work I put into is on I multitask. Let's just say I multitask. I'm able to get a lot of things done because I multitask. You see what I mean? And I don't need to spell everything out. Dom, do you think Neymar should just leave PSG and do what? Go back to Barcelona? It doesn't make no sense. Neymar will stay at PSG. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense at all. It's literally 11 LFC players. Ha 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 ha. Funny, 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 funny. So I'll miss the stream tomorrow. Going to watch the Conference League game. No problem, bro. No problem. That's much better. But that's much better than watching my stream. But my wife supports the thing, man. And you know, I tell her thanks all the time. She support the thing, you know what I mean? Like if I gotta go live, I tell her just keep Liam quiet. And she does that. You see what I'm saying? She definitely. I think I just turned on my PlayStation by mistake, you know, with the fan down at the bottom there. You know, and for guys asking about the gaming stream, man, you know, the thing about the gaming stream is that the summer was busy, you know, with the content, and then the World Cup qualifying content came around, and then FIFA 22, you know, was coming around and everything. Guys, I literally have not played FIFA for a couple of weeks. I've been so busy with the content. How do you guys think I got to 47,000 subs? You think I got to 47,000 subs by just playing FIFA? You see what I'm saying? I've been putting in the work. You see what I mean? And guys, don't forget, I just realized I don't have my thingy up there. Don't forget, you know, you could head on over to Manscaped and get yourself 20% off each and every order. Use the coupon code Dominic Rich to get, you know, 20% off. But yeah, should have got that up there already. But anyways, man, I do have to do like a real Q&A for the 47K subscriber, like a real live Q&A, right? Where I'm just live for maybe a couple hours. And I tell you guys to get your questions ready. And we just talk. You know what I'm saying? We just talk. You feel me? But yeah, going back to the wife thing, though, the wife do support the thing, man. Sometimes when I share ideas with her and everything, and, you know, bounce things off of her. Not like she doesn't watch football, guys. My wife does not watch football, which is weird. Fact that I watch so many football games, she does not watch any games at all. So yeah, Gervais saying Liverpool not winning the Champions League. Them man's made beating Atletico Madrid hard. We did it easily last year while in Spain. Oh, you guys were the team that beat Atleti at the Wanda Metropolitano. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Do you think the Ronaldo United move was a good one? Yeah, it was a good one, but still, they're not winning the league. You see what I'm saying? It was a good move, but I think Ronaldo should have actually came to Manchester City and just to rub it in their faces and win a quadruple, but he's gonna go there and win nothing. You see what I mean? You have an understanding, missus, you are lucky. Yeah, man, that's what it's all about, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you're doing something, it's actually good to have a partner that support the thing and not have somebody who's like, yeah, all you're doing is this. Yeah, there's times when she say, oh, all you do is stream and whatnot. But I made sure I do things. Like in the summer, I made sure we went on a little road trip for a good couple days, and just to make things happen, you know what I mean? Just to make sure I do what I gotta do still, you know what I mean? And then anything after that is fine. Anything you do after that is fine, but you gotta make sure you do certain things, you feel me? Yeah, like now I'm streaming, she's at work, so, you know, you feel me? So big up to Johnny. Nice to see you. All right, let me see. The Lego do that better with the next 5 years. United will win at most the Europa League if they are lucky, and the FA Cup. Yeah, United. I'm telling you, look. The last time United won something was back in 2016-17. That was the Europa League, I think. Right? Mourinho against Ajax. Come on, man. That's 5 years ago. That is 5 seasons ago. You see what I mean? That makes the wife happy on and off the pitch. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is what I'm talking about, Thriller. All right, guys. I'm about to get on out of here, okay? So make sure you smash up the thumbs up button. Thanks to everybody who watched the stream. If you're watching the replay, do appreciate that. Nice to actually come and, just talk Champions League, wrap up match day 3. We've been talking the Champions League since match day 1. I made predictions for the group stage. I came back after each match day and I spoke about each and every game so far in the Champions League. So, yeah, you feel me? Been covering the thing, been just comprehensive coverage, and I've been giving the Europa League love as well and the Conference League love as well, along with the Premier League and everything. So, yeah, man, yeah. If we have time tomorrow, I don't know if I'll check the other leagues, but I don't. If I wrap up the show tomorrow in 2 hours, I'm going to just end it. So, don't want to make the live streams 4 hours on things like that, unless I do have the time. So, from your boy Dominic Rich, I don't want to go, but I got to go. Oh, my God. I see you guys in the morning, though. So, yeah. So, until next time, peace out. Rich Squad. Peace. I was watching that video from, 2017? Or 20, whatever that video was from. That flashback video when I made of Mo Salah from the 20. It was in 2018. And I was saying the Rich Squad thing in 2018, man, which is crazy, That's what I came up with that. And it's still going strong. Still going strong, man. You feel me? But peace, man. Peace! You guys are the real deal. Real McCoys. Peace.